Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful Wednesday today, because I most certainly am, because today should be the final day. Unfortunately, it's not what makes it great, but today is the day where I'm going to finish Trails into Reverie. We are going to do the final daydream. That's why I'm starting a little bit early, about 10 minutes early. And we are going to, I believe, I should have enough time, I would think, to do a New Game Plus run of Nightmare, where I will get the final 2 character notes, which will get me this master mission. After doing this master mission, I should get that achievement. After getting that achievement, I'll just need to beat the game on Nightmare, because as you can see, I just have Lover of Reverie to do, then Nightmare, and then character section, which I need to do to get this master mission. So in order, I should get Chatterbox, Lover of Reverie, then Worst Nightmare, then The Legend of Heroes. But with that, we are going to start here doing Beyond the Reverie, and we are going to read the final one. Okay, but yeah, I hope everyone's having a nice day today. Hope we're all ready for some fun. I'm curious as to what this last one's going to be, because first one was about Reen, second one was about Ren. I don't know what this third one will be about, but Forward, Sword in Hand sounds pretty darn good. So, let's get into it. Let's get into it proper. September, year 1207 of the Septian calendar. Okay, so it's 1207. Oh, okay, that's the hairstyle. I cannot accept. I was not one to mince words. The hulking bear of a veteran bracer, Zin Vathek, could not hide his disappointment, puffing out his bottom lip with a sigh as he stood before me. Interesting spacing on the last two lines. Not again. You gotta resign yourself to the inevitable one of these days. I've been indebted to this man, who was as capable as he was kind, since my first days in the guild. Truly, I didn't wish to be a source of vexation for him, but the wish alone was not enough. I have neither the experience nor skill to be worthy of A rank, so I cannot accept your recommendation. Braces are assigned ranks based on their strength and achievements, with A rank being the highest, on paper at least. Its members are the very face of its beloved organization, and as such, ranks are a metaphorical badge of honor to be worn with pride. Hey, Keeve! Hey, Bison, let's see if you can complete Reverie in 3 hours. I mean, New Game Plus, I should probably be able to, maybe. So, how had I received multiple recommendations for the most prestigious rank in 6 months? I spared no effort in working to hone my craft in the years I joined after school, and certainly I wouldn't classify myself as a doe-eyed newcomer. But to have my name among the greats of the guild? Absolutely not. After turning down my first recommendation, a second one had come in from the guild's headquarters in Le Mans. If you ask me, you got both in spades. There's something else making you lead toward a no. Zin's awkward smile told me he had been pressured by headquarters to persuade me. I folded my arms. Setting aside whether you're overestimating me or not, which I believe you are, there is. I would very much like to not stand out any more than I already do. I'm getting offers to be a model, to star in films. It's been, frankly, exhausting forcing them to give up. Now, what do you think would happen if I were to accept a promotion? I'll be neck deep in the same mess all over again. Okay, that makes sense. But sorry, you're a 1-2 punch in the beauty and bronze department. Trying to lay low's a lost cause. With the kind of fans you're getting, maybe you should consider the silver screen after all. Who knows? You might walk away with an award from the film festival. Zin's laugh was hearty in contrast to my unamused frown. Much as I respected him, he could do with showing a little more decorum. That's not funny. I understand being in the public eye to some extent is inevitable, and I've accepted it. But I'm a bracer, not an entertainer. But you could be. I wasn't trying to be funny, though. You gotta find a way to let off some steam. You're gonna break when you need to put together the most. Happens to the workaholics like you more often than you think. I didn't think I was pushing myself as much as he implied, but I also couldn't deny there was a nugget of truth to what he said. We were getting off topic. Just why is headquarters so desperate for me to become an A-rank bracer? I can't see the logic behind it. Well, you see, starting with what you know, the reparations from Ereboni have beefed up our economy this year, so all kinds of new investments are pouring in from across the continent. Who is this a story with? We haven't gotten a name drop yet, but it seems like Zin is also involved. No, I'm no economist, but people go where the money's at. Where people go, conflict goes. That's just how it is. Saw where he was coming from there, electing to expand upon the rest myself. So now we have disputes between megacorporations and a stark increase in Jaeger activity. These are in addition to the known growth of private military companies and increased tensions between mafias. You got it. You think it's bad now, it's only gonna get worse from here. That's why Le Mans wants you to up security here while you're promoting your rising star. You. They see it as good PR for the guild and a deterrent to any potential threats they are thinking about stepping on a line. Perhaps I was more vaguely aware of their goal in using me than I wanted to admit. This didn't make hearing the answer any more satisfying. If they have you asking me to play my part, then surely they have asked you to play your part already. You've been recommended for S rank, haven't you? If you know of a better deterrent than having an S rank in Calvard, then I'd like to hear it. Sin scritched the back of his head awkwardly upon my statement. I just don't think I'm up there with someone like Cassie's brain. S isn't even an official rank. And even if it was, just look at me. Think a guy like me is a picture-perfect advertisement for the guild? I think you have the skills, achievements, and build to be one, yes. A curt, quick response. Alright, point made. I can't force you to take the recommendation, and I'm not about to be a hypocrite. Just, let me know if you change your mind, okay? With that, the conversation came to an end, and the guild's bracers gathered to begin our routine meeting of delegating open requests. This is how I preferred things. It was better to stay like this. Okay. So it seems like this is a... so I think I know who this character is, just based on me kind of knowing the cast a little bit of the main of Kuro 1, at least in terms of like appearance-wise. But it seems like they're focusing more on just like, okay, here's an unnamed Calvard person. There we go. There was a point when I wanted to be something more. I can no longer remember when that was. Sometime during my childhood it happened, I'm sure. I just recall realizing how small the world truly was. So I prayed and longed to become someone I was not. It was around high school when I thought I became someone. Those years were unforgettable. I'll never forget the unexpected reunion that was had there, nor the priceless treasure I had gained. I truly thought I'd gotten closer to who I wanted to be. But in the end, it was just wishful thinking. My hand, once held, was now empty. And I was still nobody. But I refused to stand still. I grew unrelenting in following the new path I chose for myself, ignoring my family's objections. My motivations had changed, however. I no longer possessed that girlhood desire of becoming something more. Of becoming someone. I just needed to keep moving, however aimless that movement was. Okay. Well, aren't we looking gorgeous today? And with a whimsical wink, a familiar bartender welcomed me to his establishment. He was a tall, affable man who lived by his own rules and never hesitated to lend a helping hand to others. He reminded me much of the Crossbow City branch receptionist from the few times I visited for work. The place was nearly empty today. Sat down at the counter, seat farthest from the door as he approached. The usual sweetheart. Stopped by here after a hard day's work on occasion, and whenever I did, I always ordered coffee and a light snack. This was not a coffee and snacks kind of day. I want something with alcohol. Even beer will do. Not at all fazed by the vagueness of my order, he walked away and started preparing my drink. It wasn't long before he returned and placed an elegant glass in front of me. I think this is a little more you than a beer. It was a beautiful cocktail composed of two colors, a clear blue like that of a priceless sapphire, and a calming jade. No doubt he could tell how disquieted my heart was and was trying to soothe it in his own way. I thanked him inwardly before daring to broach my other reason for coming. Have you learned anything more about what I asked? Apart from being a skilled bartender, he was also a well-known informant. He was extremely well connected to the guild, the press, and even the criminal underworld. But he was very careful never to overstep his bounds with that last one. Indeed, I found him to be a valuable source when needed. I wish I could say yes, but not even Dingo has any promising leads. Still, I think you got your eyes on the right district. It's only a matter of time before they get smoked out. I say, since the guild's investigation turned up nothing, I was hoping he would better point me in the right direction, but it seemed this was going to be a lot harder than I hoped for. Things will work out. Just pace yourself and keep at it a little bit at a time. That also applies to that cocktail. It's a strong one, so don't drink it all at once. I tilted the glass delicately between my fingers as he stepped away, my mind continuing to wade through the case I was following and down that bitch like a badass. There had been a stark increase in illegal drugs on the market. Not sustained drugs either, but ones of the highly addictive and dangerous variety. Heyue, who effectively ruled over the criminal underworld in Calvard, ordinarily limited their proliferation in the market as part of their rules. Limiting the number of drugs was, of course, far from the ideal elimination of them, but none could deny that the syndicate's actions had brought some semblance of order to where chaos often reigned supreme. Yet the past few years had seen a worrying number of criminal groups rebelling against these carefully curated rules. One of these groups was surely behind the change in the market, and all of this held a presumed connection to two missing people. The guild and police have been tasked with searching for two children below the age of 10, a boy and his younger sister. They simply left the house one day and had not been seen since. Evidence suggested they came from a perfectly ordinary family on good terms with one another, so the likelihood of them running away was slim. We mulled over the suspicion that they had been abducted for ransom early on, but not a single demand was made following their disappearance, so it was quickly ruled out. Despite a healthy amount of manpower that was coming from both sides, neither the guild nor the police had yet to find them. That said, the search so far had not proved entirely fruitless. Their last known location was fortunately established, and it was, unfortunately, a popular site for illicit drug trade. The working theory from there became that the siblings witnessed a transaction and were held captive by the criminal parties involved as a result. If they held true, then the longer it took our parties to find them, the greater danger their lives were in. The abductors wouldn't do anything right away. Murder was sure to leave trace evidence behind. But it was only a matter of time before they resorted to that, or trafficking abroad to be rid of them. With each passing second, the odds of the children being returned unharmed were dropping to zero. At the same time, all of this was pure speculation on our part based on a single established location. For all we knew, this had nothing to do with the criminal underworld at all. The potential dangers thrown around made an action an agonizing task, but if there was no evidence to go on, action was impossible. We could forcibly arrest any suspicious people on the site and make them talk should we wish it. That would be a direct violation of the Guild's code and its founding principles. The Bracer Guild always sought to be an ally of the people, first and foremost, so resorting to criminal acts to obtain evidence was out of the question. But only the strict adherence to our code didn't stop us from being able to resolve so many crimes, thereby putting the people we swore to protect in danger. Let's just go arrest everyone at all times and force information out of them, even if it makes us hypocrites. Let's do it. It was the ultimate impasse. As I found myself pondering on this impossible dilemma the Bracers had placed themselves in, a familiar face came to mind. He was a childhood friend with blue-tinged, unkempt hair. Though we had lost contact with one another some years before, he one day returned to the city as suddenly as he had left it, soon after starting up a peculiar profession that skirted the line of legality to a dangerous degree. The kind of profession that could easily involve himself in the affairs of many an unscrupulous individual, or so I believed. Just what did that idiot think he was doing? He walked out of my life without warning and walked back in much the same. I spent so much time searching for him. I knew our reunion would be an awkward one based on how we parted, but for him to return after all that waiting, all that searching, and dive into some questionable enterprise so different from my own was almost too much to bear. It gave rise to many concerns as a bracer, and many more concerns as a friend. And the one that bothered me most was, why hadn't he come to see me? Did he have any idea how worried I was about him? How worried I am about him? Irritation building, I took a large gulp of my cocktail. The alcohol only fanned the flames of anger burning in my heart. They burned brighter and brighter still, becoming a dazzling white that projected countless transient images of the past. Then, just as quickly as it had flared, my anger faded in an instant, replacing itself with a very different emotion altogether. Why did you leave me? The words slipped from my mouth without me realizing it, making me feel downright pitiful once they were said. If someone were to see me in this state... Still haven't moved on, I say. A familiar but unexpected voice called out to me, causing me to jump slightly from surprise. I quickly regained my composure. I just have a few choice words I'd like to say. My response feigned calmness as best I could. I couldn't help but think I had more than a few choice words, really, but following up with that would aid my annoyance in any way I would rather not further. Oh, I imagine you have more than a few. Right. Of course he would see right through me. The spectacled man then sat down next to me as though our running into each other was no coincidence. He was another childhood friend of both myself and the one I was lamenting over, and someone who followed a remarkably different career path from either one of us. If it's still bothering you that much, why not just go and see him? You already have his address by now, surely. How could I with how much time that's passed? As I mumbled my response meekly, I thought I could hear the man next to me chuckle. Well, then I suppose there's no need to rush things. With your lines of work, I'm sure your paths will cross naturally enough in due time. I didn't expect that kind of response. You make it sound so romantic. Lest you have forgotten, I don't struggle with expressing what's in my heart the way he does. Now, since we're here, how about a toast? I'll, make your next one non-alcoholic. Unless you have forgotten, I can handle my liquor just fine, thank you very much. We then spent the rest of our time reminiscing about the past. It's been too long since we were able to just sit and talk like this. It wasn't that he and I had become estranged, but both our jobs made it a trying task to meet even at the best of times. By the way, I've heard word you turned down becoming an A-rank bracer again. Of course that wouldn't escape the CID's ears. The information itself wasn't confidential, but that he already knew something, however unofficial it was entirely typical of him. The Bracer Guild focused on protecting civilians, while the CID focused solely on the needs of the president in office. The groups were neither enemies nor allies. They simply had very different goals where work was concerned. I know it isn't my place to tell you to accept the offer, however, he paused before resuming, his tone becoming markedly more serious. The times we live in demand a new hero. That much is clear. I had no idea what a realist like him was trying to say by implying I was a hero. Before I could inquire further, he changed this subject that was likely what brought him to find me in the first place. Now, if you don't mind, I have something that will be of interest to you regarding those missing children. I was won from the unexpected change. He continued. We've identified the group that made that district their turf, as well as have compelling evidence of a crime taking place. You may proceed as you like in cooperation with the police. I couldn't believe it. On a fine silver platter, he had given me just the cause to act. And since the information came from the CID, there was no reason to doubt its veracity. I felt it. I was on the verge of rekindling my girlhood desires. All I had done till now was follow life where it was taking me. And yet here I found myself before a new path that could lead to that someone I once wanted to be. This deviation terrified me. What if it led me to losing someone again? What if it ended in more pain? My fear begged me to stay idle. I was a fragile human being at my core. I knew it well. It made me wish I was anything but. It inspired me to take up the sword and rebel against any whispers of weakness, and I played the part admirably on the surface. But if I were forced to face cruel reality in the future, I wondered, would my heart be able to take it? As I sidestepped to the left, I shifted my center of gravity and unleashed a flurry of slashes against my first foe, using that momentum to thrust both myself and my blade forward toward my second. 2 low-ranking mobsters fell to the ground. They were members of a mafia I had been chasing, and right now I was in the thick of their den of operations. My friend gave the guild and police the excuse we needed to take a more direct stance against our targets. His information was vague, however, so we still had to discern their precise location on our own. I, Zin, and several other braces agreed it would be best to split our forces and attack several locations in unison for this part of our mission. Based on what just transpired, it appeared my location was the lucky winner.
Here's the intruder! Hey, I've seen her before. She's from the paper.
2 more reinforcements arrived, but I was hardly going to give them time to act. I raced forward, swinging my sword twice as I passed them, and they fell before they could even raise their weapons. I advanced. Mobsters appeared in droves. Presumably, word of my arrival had already spread.
There she is! She's that brace of words been going round about.
We're all jamming. What if the immovable's here too? Don't be chicken shit, it's one woman, we can take care of her.
They then charged me en masse, at least 10 of them, with more reinforcements on their way from farther inside the building. Forcing my way through with how many they had in their number was risky. I knew the sensible thing to do would be to wait for the other bracers to show, but I also had to consider, what if my waiting afforded the Mafia the time to wield the children as hostages? Weighing the 2 options, I concluded that whatever reduced the chance of that happening was worth the cost. I needed to push on and sell this. Now. Besides, I believed I had nothing to fear from this pitiful group as they were. Were they seasoned combat veterans, they could have used their numerical advantage to implement complex formations and corner me, but they did no such thing. The amateurs. And they dared to believe they held a candle to Heiuei's martial arts. In the face of all my experience, their bloated size was more of a hindrance than a help. They wouldn't be able to utilize even half of their potential against me. I first had to position myself, and then appropriately. If I could ensure the gun-toting wielders among them were in each other's line of fire while rounding up the close-range fighters to a single spot, they would soon have bigger warriors. Friendly fire. Their vulnerabilities would then spell my victory as I cut them down. 1 down. 2 down. The precious seconds after defeating a foe were the most advantageous. Just as a man had fallen, I was on to another before they had time to adjust to my incoming blade. There was no pattern to who was next by design. I chose my targets with stunning erraticism, throwing them into complete disarray as more collapsed to the ground. 3 down. 4. I would go around them in a wide circle. I would move between them, while remaining ever aware of any surprise assaults at my back. I waded through them till I encountered the one farthest back. These ones never even considered I would be able to reach them. They were spread so carelessly. The men took up their guns with newly alert panic strewn across their faces, but their fate was already sealed. They were powerless as I closed the gap between us. 5, 6, 7. With over half their number down, the remaining mobsters were quickly losing their will to counter. Some attacked out of adrenaline-induced desperation, calculating their next move so poorly that they fell into my long-set trap and accidentally attacked themselves. At this point, the battle was as good as final. All I had to do was continue taking them down until I was the last one standing. There were smaller groups I encountered on my way through the building, but I was able to disable them with little effort. The path they opened up for me eventually led me to their leader. He was a middle-aged fellow, pacing restlessly around an unpleasantly gaudy room until I entered. He twitched in fear upon the very sight of me.
Why are you here? Where are my men?
Kissing the floors. I answered so calmly and concisely that he balked in disbelief.
That's impossible! I sweated my balls off to build this group from the ground up, and you're saying a girl like you tore it all down just like that?
I ignored his crude language and drew closer. As I thrust my sword till it sat just between his eyes, he let out a squeal. Well, I'm no ordinary girl. I'm a bracer. And don't worry, I didn't kill them. They have only been knocked out or restrained. You'll be seeing them again soon. In prison. I shot a darkened glare in his direction as the tip of my sword wandered downward to his neck. Now, I have some questions for you, and you will answer them. The man nodded emphatically, his whole body trembling from fear. 2 children, a boy and a girl under 10 years old, disappeared last month. Your people abducted them, didn't they? He nodded. I knew it. Then where are they? What did you do to them? They're in a room farther inside. They're alive! At last I could breathe a sigh of relief. My most fundamental objective when coming here could be fulfilled. Next, I need to ask him more about his group. I thought you all seemed far too weak to be charged of this district of the city, but after coming across your account book, everything fell into place. You're working on behalf of someone else, aren't you? He was so unsure of how to respond that he fell completely silent. That alone gave him my answer. Who was it then? Tell me. Is it A? I can't. He flinched in fear as I pressed him, resisting as though he genuinely couldn't say. And then, just as he opened his trembling lips to speak, I heard a strange thudding sound from outside the room. I stepped away from the man, my sword still firmly in hand. Crunching, squelching, splattering. More sounds, these more audible than the first. I didn't know what to make of them, but they made me feel an instinctive revulsion as they dragged on. They may have come accompanied by faint groans, but if they did, they faded just as soon as the sounds themselves. I remained on guard as I stepped out into the hallway, ready to be attacked from any angle at any moment, and the sight that greeted me defied all imagination. The mobsters I fought through mere minutes before were now nothing more than distorted, mutilated piles of flesh and bone. Not just 1 or 2. Every single one of them, without exception, had been reduced to bloodied mounds. Some were without heads, others had their organs ripped from their abdomens. Then there were those with their skulls caved in and leaking pulverized brain matter, or the ones with their hearts pulled and squeezed. Each corpse was different. Each corpse was unbearable to look at. The plain hallway I traversed with all due speed was now covered in a sticky, slimy red. Who could have done something like this? The sight was so awful that my free hand, now clenched, shook from disgust. When was it ever necessary to go this far? What could anyone have to gain from this? Wait, no! I realized I had just made a very careless mistake. I turned and hurried back into the room I was just in. I was too late. The Mafi's leer was floating in the air at the center of the room, as though some unknown force was holding out by his chest. A monstrous sword pierced through his chest. A single streak of blood dripped from his unspeaking mouth. There was no room to believe he was anything but dead. Like all the others in the hallway, he didn't even have time to scream before his life was taken. Who are you? I barked at the center of the room, trying to drown out my instinctive fear with anger. At a glance, only the corpse and I were present, but if I could strain my eyes, I could also see the faint contours of another distorting the space around them. Must have been some form of active camouflage. I would have thought it a basic courtesy to give your name before asking another's, charming ace of the Bracer Guild. It was a man's voice that projected true arrogance, as though he were above all others as a matter of course. I instinctively rated myself for badly in response, but my actions seemed not to faze him in the slightest. No need for spoiling for a fight. I'm simply here to take out the trash after they're careless enough to leave a trail for the CID to follow. Was I really talking to a fellow human being? How could he speak of such gruesome murders in those terms? Are you a business partner of theirs? No. You must be from the group above them. Very good. He then swung his blade to slide and toss the corpse off to the side with all the respect of a used cigarette. How could you treat people you worked with like this? People? Have you your ears? I said nothing about taking out a person. Only trash. The same applies to the garbage piling up in the hallway. They have always been so, even before they stopped breathing. It was clear that communicating with someone of his nature was impossible. I dismissed calm reason for an intense, all-consuming anger so great that my entire body couldn't stop trembling. You monster! Before I knew it, I had sprung into action, pouting every drop of my strength, I think this must be pouring, every drop of my strength into my blade to launch a swift, unavoidable strike. But he repelled it with one vertical swing of his own. This one exchange was enough to tell me that his strength was well a league above mine. He parried my blow at the most perfect instant, canceling out the force of my attack with so little effort that it barely scratched the surface of what he was capable of. The active camouflage did nothing to hide the monstrous nature of his cruciform sword either. Its design combined silver and black in an unholy fusion of darkness and light, as if chaos itself dwelled within its very blade. It was no common weapon. Even if I continued to give it my all, my odds of winning against him were extremely slim. At the same time, my instincts were screaming at me that I could not allow him to leave. I charged again. If attacking him from the front wasn't going to work, then I have to go for his side. He blocked that attack with just as little effort, but I wasn't done yet. I refused to stop moving, slashing a third time with even more speed than the first two. I showered him in a flurry of them, each one faster than the last. When I finally reached my physical limit, I darted in a new direction, attacking him from behind. I put my very soul into one overwhelming attack aimed directly at his rear, which I could only just make out through the camouflage's distortion. I got him. However, the second I became sure that victory was within my grasp, his cruciform blade carved a great arc through the air in a ferocious spinning slash. I was able to instantly defend myself against the blow, but the force of it sent me flying backward. I was fortunate enough not to have sustained a direct hit, but my body shook from not being able to fully cancel out his massive weight. Yeah. Still, I forced myself back to my feet and glared at his form. The difference between us was night and day. Felt as though he could manipulate the very flow of battle, much like a master of martial arts who understood the true nature of all things. He paid no mind to my pitiful attempt at bravado and gave a short laugh before speaking. Impressive! You put up more of a fight than the rumors had led me to believe. What's your goal? What are you trying to do with all your strength? I expected him to reject or ignore me, so I was taken aback when he paused for a sincere moment of thought before answering. An interesting question. I suppose to instill fear. Fear? I almost doubted my ears. Fear is at the heart of all we know. Domination and servitude, order, harmony, and production. All of it exists because of fear. That is why I seek to instill fear in its purest form, much like the retributive tower that appeared in Crossbell half a year ago. Such a pity that it fell. There was such pleasure in his words that it made it easy to imagine the expression on his veiled face. As insane as what he was saying sounded to me, I knew. He meant every word of it. You really are a monster. Continue your fruitless attempts to stop me, and you'll understand what I mean in due time. He lowered his blade. As a parting gift for assisting me in my house-cleaning efforts, I will let you and those children go. Keep that far too pristine blade sharp for our next meeting, Bracer. With that, he turned to leave. Wait! Just as I extended my hand, the ground below him made a bright glow, and by the time that glow had faded, he was gone. He had likely used the same teleportation spell that certain other criminal organizations were known to rely on. So it's a known thing. His departure also released all the strength I had left in me. Not from relief, but from the exact opposite. I was so overwhelmed with frustration that I let him leave. So afraid of what he might go on to do because I couldn't stop him, that I lost the strength to even stand. Of course, this is just who I've always been. I haven't changed one bit since the day you left me. I'm still the same powerless girl I was back then. My work here wasn't finished yet. I walked to the next room. I opened the door and was greeted by what appeared to be an old storage space. There, across the hall, I found who I was searching for. The brother and sister pair were crouched against the wall, the boy trembling on the floor as his sister stood close by. It's okay. I'm here to help you. I kept my tone as gentle and reassuring as I was able. The girl smiled while her older brother continued to hide his face. I slowly walked toward them, careful not to make any sudden movements, but as I did, the boy shook his head vigorously. His whole body trembled more the closer I got, as though he were telling me to stay away. The answer from that man flashed in my mind. Fear is at the heart of all we know. These poor children were very much in fear's clutches. No matter how gradual I was in closing the distance between myself and the boy, trying my best not to provoke him, his body language showed he continued to reject me. We were now within arm's length of one another. His shaking grew more violent, and though he opened his mouth to speak, his voice refused to come out. It's all right. I smiled a most comforting smile. After that, I reached out behind me and grasped the blade of the knife that was being thrust toward me. I turned swiftly, my fingers never letting go, and found the one gripping the hilt to be none other than the sister. She had tiptoed around my back while I was kneeling to meet her brother and tried to stab me from behind. She was a bit startled by my halting her attack, but otherwise she stared blankly forward, emotion on her face nowhere to be seen. Suppose he was right about fear. It controls everything we do. You must have been through something terrifying if it made you resort to this. No doubt they are now conditioned by fear to attack anyone who came to their rescue. I paid no mind to the blood from my bare hand slowly dripping to the floor. The cut from the knife was nothing compared to everything else in the moment. My first priority instead was to reassure the girl that I meant no harm. We humans are capable of more than giving into that fear. We can fight it. With courage, we can fight it. Your brother was doing that just now. He may have been gripped by fear, but he still fought his hardest through his actions to alert me of the danger his sister posed. Even if it took all he had, he wanted to keep me safe and to keep her from committing an irreversible, regrettable act. It was thanks to him that I noticed what she was trying to do. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I'm a bracer. I'll keep you safe. I took the girl into my arms. You're a bracer? Even her voice was devoid of emotion. That's right. I'm here to help you. Oh, I think I've seen you in a magazine before. Something Blade, I think. That's right. The nickname is a little embarrassing, but I'd be happy if you remembered it. That way, as long as you hear it, you'll know I'm here to keep you out of harm's way. I tightened my grip around her as if to stop anything more from hurting her and surround her heart with my warmth. It really will be okay. I promise. I noticed her eyes twitched just slightly, and before long, her eyes filled with tears. Soon she began to sniffle, at first a small one here and there, till they gradually grew more pronounced, eventually turning into uncontrollable sobs. She had finally been liberated from her fear. As for me, I had stayed my course. I was too afraid to deviate from my current path. Still, I had chosen this path with pride in my heart. I didn't think it right to turn my back on it now, but I wasn't going to let it be an aimless journey from now on either. And so, it's music. It was another day in the Edith branch of Calvert's Guild. Sounds like that mafia was trying to copy what that other organization of assassins managed to pull off. I was discussing the recent case it was in. Siblings had indeed been abducted because they witnessed an illegal transaction. The mafia involved then thought to mimic a group of assassins known for raising children with the intent of turning them into professional killers. Yeah, we know that. Their attempts, thankfully, proved as unsuccessful as their attempts to remain covert in selling drugs. CID found them, and whoever they were working for purged them. Hell of a way to go. If I hadn't been so incompetent, maybe they wouldn't have been purged at all. Don't beat yourself up about it. Guild's priority is to keep civilians safe, not criminals. I want to say they deserved it for getting involved in organized crime, but it is what it is. Try putting that frustration you're feeling into more personal growth instead of letting it eat you alive. I was told that while the siblings were going to need psychological counseling for some time, they were fully expected to recover and go back to their everyday lives. My meeting with them had triggered something inside of me. I came to realize that something needed to change. I had to take some kind of step forward. Even if it ended in me falling to the floor in some dramatic fashion, I just needed to pick myself back up again. With that in mind, I accepted my multiple recommendations. Okay. I like her hair. I think the braids going in one. The times we live in demand a new hero. Doing so made me think of what my childhood friend said to me. I didn't believe I had what it took to be a hero. If I could be even just a brief one able to give the people hope and banish the darkness ahead, then that was reason enough to keep going. Maybe that could make me somebody enough to fight alongside the real hero once they came to light. Well, shall we get down to business? Zin turned to face me, his classic broad grin even broader than usual. It'll be a while longer before the official paperwork arrives from headquarters. I'm sure they won't mind me speeding up this part of the process with how much they want this. Public now is a bracer who reached A rank at the same age as the Empire's Purple Lightning. Congrats on your promotion, Elena Auclair. Beauty's Blade. Okay. So that was from Elaine. Elaine Auclair. Forward, sword in hand. Cool. Not more after this, right? Okay. Oh, okay, there's three things. Suspension of causality, recording engine activity confirmed. Force connection to Astrolink severed. Okay. The whirlpool of causality engulfing Erebos and the fated land has at last been unraveled. Interesting. Okay, so that's where the cover picture comes from. Like those threads. Though the bell ringing in the end of days has yet to be silenced. You, children of Zemuria, have earned your moment of peace until the time comes to face the final hour. Okay, interesting. Until you, with hope and fear in your hearts, must walk new trails. Trails! Okay. So that is the last of those, and there is nothing else. So, what I have also done in the off time was I sold all my quartz and equipment that I did not need, all my low tier ones. That way, when I New Game Plus, it'll be a lot cleaner. I have two in-game save files now. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to go to title. Let's load game. And we'll go down to here. And we're gonna do begin new game plus, like we like to have carry. I'll share inventory from the very beginning in new game plus. And Reverie corridor, select Reverie corridor. Notebook data begin game plus post game stats normally seen after completing the main story. Feature enemy level plus 50 max. Can be toggled. It's not reflecting data in some enemies. I mean, I guess this is pointless. Reverie corridor. Carry over. Okay, yeah, crafts only. Story summary. I'm here. Slot leveling. Okay, let's start game. We need to do it on Nightmare. Okay, but retry failed boss with weakened enemies on hard or higher difficulties. Are you sure? Yeah, let's go. Special rewards. No. 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 Yeah, I don't feel like getting any of the special rewards. Skip all. Cool.
I've got you. Okay.
Ascension.
All right.
Actually,
Here I go. Take this.
let's do crafts.
Now's the time.
Rush. Let's go.
Here I go.
Because we need to do this in.
You're done. We did it.
Let's say 3 hours.
Battle's wrapped up.
Some amount of time. Okay. Cool. Equip. Meteor's Might. Okay. That. Okay. Reinforced. I forget what I had on you. I think I just had. Most of these are just the best ones that they had. Boots. Ox leather. Raving boots. Okay, zero orb. Yeah, that's not bad. Genesis orb. No. Grab. See, that's also the annoying thing, where I don't remember what I had on each person now. Just do that. You had some sort of cast thing on. Let's give you still blue. Still blue. Let's give you pure passionate rouge. And I'll give you this shadow for more speed. Not too worried about her. I'll just give you whatever. Okay. Yeah, see, unfortunately. Ball. Fortunately, I don't remember what each of them actually had on. Okay, so what we're gonna do is run physical, Carnelia, Ambril. You don't need Ambril. True Domination, Lion King, Carnelia, Mars, Umblegeyer, Avalar, Grantharian. Let's give you more speed. Magical. Whatever, I can just kind of everything afterwards anyway. Go. Actually. Physical, Burning 1,000. Kala, no, here. You can have Dazzling Archon. Odin. Two domination. Okay, let's go.
Let's get to work, troops.
I just need to be able to kill everything really fast. Go. Nope. Damn it.
Yeah, got him. Don't let up. Try this.
Oh yeah, I should probably also.
My turn. Sorry.
Yeah, that's another thing. Skip ball. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Emblem, sub. Emblem, sub. Cats. Not too worried about that. I just want them to have emblem. That way I can get CP. Nope. That's what I need.
Our objective is on floor 39, right?
Okay.
Now this one looks worth my while.
Okay, do that.
Sorry.
Craft. Let's go. I wish the map was still, like, I wish the map wasn't, like, undiscovered. So I don't remember how a lot of things are. It's gotta run, but
Sorry.
it's probably just faster for me to attack. Go. 39. Yeah, emblem is gonna be a godsend for this. Skip all. Yeah. Just because it's like, okay, I got plenty of CP and everything. At least with some of my characters.
We made it up to the roof. If what Kia's side said is
Skip
Now
all.
this one looks worth my while.
Right.
Berserker Mark 2.
Right.
Damn, okay, you got a lot of health even from the start. 200,000. Actually, I don't remember how much thing actually had. Okay, there we go. Skip all. Prologue, Liberation End. Autosave, system save. Proceed. Come on. Gotta go. Skip all. Just walks around long man and a Reverie corridor. Assume special state from the second play of the long man and leave his people around on the story within the corridors progressed in a manner that reflects having cleared the game. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm here. Okay, quartz. Gonna remove all. Probably shouldn't, but whatever. Yeah. And over here as well. I don't really need to care too much about what they all wear. It's probably better to care at least a little bit. Speed there. Force crown. Oh no, wait. Where's? Yeah, 98. Good. I don't care about you. Format. Yeah, Aegis. Subaru. Physical. And put you to literally anything but that, and I don't really care about Wazzy because everyone else is gonna do fine. Okay. Patrol around across the city. Let's go, and this is 315. The 2 notebook entries that I have to do are on 322. Street. Okay. Office. Okay. Oh, come on. Let's go. Entertainment District. Basketball. There's the theater. Okay. Let's go over here, Central Plaza.
All the banners around town have Crossbell's emblem again.
Indeed they do. We love Crossbell's banner. Nope. Don't know why. Oh, right there we go. Hey, how's it going? Anything else here? No, let's go over here. Okay, because I'm just trying to get through this as fast as humanly possible, but I don't remember
It's a madhouse around
where
here.
I need to go, so I need to check the map every single time I go in, lest I forget. Although I can just take Looksy Poodle at the mini-map whenever possible. Okay. The big thing is going to be remembering or actively going and setting up each of like the... Because I have to set up a certain number of people, right? Because I need 3 teams by the end of the game. Or by the end of like True Reverie Corridor. Which I think is... I don't know if that's what you need to beat to get the Nightmare. It might just be base game. If it is base game, then that'll make it a lot easier. It's probably just base game because the end of True Reverie is just is probably too much of a ask. Also, not even just too much of an ask, but it's DLC, right? So chances are I just need to get to the end of like the regular game. Oh wait, should yeah. So actually, I guess I don't need 3 like full parties. I just need 1 good enough party. Because I guess I do need 2 basically. So that's all.
Preparations for the ceremony.
Yeah, because by the end of the game, you basically need 2 parties to go through the last bit. Okay, police department. Okay. Okay. Orcus Tower, maybe? Oh, here. Okay, should get a cutscene now. Okay.
Dudley speak.
Okay, so this is not a cutscene that you can just skip, interestingly enough. Enter the mail office. Geofront. Call Randy. Oh, cool. Okay. Physical, dazzling, Cornelia. Dazzling Odin. Melville Arc. Melville. Let's do that. Dazzling Akala. No. View True Domination. Shubiako. Dazzling Smellis. Actually, you know what? Alright, true domination, Devin Vulcan. Raid. Let's kiss. Okay, she's at 105. Oh wait, I see you do this. Do that. He just was at 102. Good. So Pure Abyss Shadow, it's fine. See, I don't remember what each of them actually had on. Took off all his stuff. Good. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to put on Mirror because if I know which way has like monsters and stuff, it's a lot easier to evade.
All threats will be.
Yeah! You're off guard!
Oh god, already.
I'm going. Battle complete.
Okay. And also, here's what we want. Where the hell? 100 feathers. And there we go. Okay, let's go.
Bring it! There's no stop.
Good. Let's go. We love killing things really, really fast. It's a hobby. It's a living. Okay. Loop it around. And keep on going. I'm hoping that the nightmare stat boosts don't make even like start of the game fights atrociously long. This is the wrong way. I'm not expecting to make them too bad. Go this way.
Looks tough. Better watch ourselves.
That. Out of my way. Get out of my way, you bastard. There we go. I also need to remember that I can put
Formidable
reading
enemy
blank
spotted.
on.
Intercepting.
Okay,
Dead.
that.
Fuck.
I'm going in.
Jesus Christ. That didn't.
An opening.
There!
Death awaits you.
Okay.
I'll take.
Yeah, I guess their hits are not nearly as big. You can from cosmic story to advance. proceed.
Let's get started.
Yeah. Okay. Warrior.
It's my go. Arcus activate.
Here I go.
Oh yeah, he doesn't do all that much damage because he doesn't. Because he doesn't. Actually, on a credit most stuff, so he's just going purely based off of his
Arcus activate.
stats. Dude. Stats and weapon.
Your
Oh. Okay. Okay.
how?
Warrior.
Leave it to me.
This has gone on.
It's my go. I'll
Here I go. It's up. Possible. Here I go. Yeah. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
It's my go.
Fallen.
Okay.
Going for it. Let's go.
All right.
Raring to go. Yeah.
I shall.
There we go. Just need them.
Sorry.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Here's the 3. Skip all. Yep. Save. I'll save it here. Proceed. Yeah, locked. Okay, time for Reen's route. Let's go. Skip all. Reen's bond. I mean, it's gotta be Ta. Always Ta. Nice Monolith. Okay. Okay, so rigid. I think what I did was... Yeah, let's have Emblem sub on you. And then what I can do is have... I'll have Minotaurus. Or maybe I should... Or I can keep Bridget on. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Physical, Carnelia, Trumbull, Geyer. Dazzling. Domination, Dazzling, Carnelia. I forget what I specifically had on him. Oh, I needed. What was it? It was. True Waterfall will probably be good. Was it Kagra? More enemies present. Yeah. Those would be good. Yeah, I don't remember what each of them had on. Okay. Yeah, got his stuff. Heathen. Ice coat, Chronos leather, even though I should probably put on these, but whatever. Steel halo. And sure, pump pure passion urge. I'm just going for high damage on him. I think I had Kagamaru coat on her. Here, have Krypton. Ollie boots. puppet. Dark Noir. Sheep might move down, I think. Dark leggings. Still blue. Still blue. Still blue. Still blue. Saul. Your Passion Rouge. I think True Lighter heavily on that one. Quartz. Move all. Move all. Physical. Change. Kala. Domination. Whatever, the rest is fine. Magical. Dazzling Vulcan. You can get swapped with. True Hades. Dazzling Diablos, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Magical, True Epoch, Dazzling Diablos, Dazzling Vulcan, Dazzling Senin that can get swapped with True Hades. Okay, you can get. Actually, I don't even feel like I really should. Let's just put you just on you. Be done with it. Scorpio, Bridget. Virgo. You. Anya. Diva. Anya. She can just do. Okay. You. Boom. Physical, sure. I'll go speed. It's fine. Okay. Why does Vita always have to be one that I have trouble seeing? There we go. Okay, she's right near the bottom. Need to remember that. Okay. Take a look around your mirror.
Oh, nothing says I'm home quite like the clean taste. And there's the foot bath. Sounds like just the thing after
Clover's goods and souvenirs. Oop, oh, damn it. Didn't realize that there were multiple things I had to check out in here. Guess so.
I've gotten so
Let's go.
think I might take that advice.
Enter Ymir Valley. Yeah, so whatever. Gotta go fast.
These monsters are no pushovers, yeah, but what gives, Major?
Just stay alert and keep your eyes forward.
Be on guard. It's Let's go. They were no match for us.
There we go. This is actually perfect. I think about it. Instead of Bloom, I'm gonna put Regan Glyph on her. There we go. Let's generate that charge in addition to any Recon gem that we had.
We're past the halfway point, but we still haven't seen anything of note.
There we go.
All the more reason not to let our guard down. We don't know who's lying up ahead or what they have planned for us.
Nothing good, I'm
I
sure.
can think of a few who's in.
I will.
Say clear this amount. Okay. Then let's do
Ready yourself.
that.
Wide open.
I'll assist. I shall go. Charging. Yeah.
Damn it! I see now.
Good. Easy enough. Good stats.
No more question.
Let's go.
Luminous Abyss.
What?
Good. That's
Is that
good
how
to
it's
see.
going to be?
Here's for 3.
We need
Okay, good.
Let's go. It's my turn.
Okay, how much damage you doing?
what?
575,000. Good.
All right.
Just skips right past this middle phase. Like, that's what I want to do in this run. Basically, I want to be skipping past the boss middle phases.
That roar came from over there.
That way, the
Schwarzer, you thinking what I'm thinking?
that way they can't get their
I'm
shield
sure I
back
am.
and make it take even
Shouldn't-
longer. At least that's the hope.
We should investigate with caution.
Okay.
Let's go.
Pumped up. Wide open.
Got him.
Engaging.
You're broken. Don't even think I need to do much more than that. Good.
All right.
Okay. Easy. Yeah, see, I wish you could make it so, like, if you're going from, like, a New Game Plus save file,
There's
that,
Kurt on
like,
the lookout platform.
your characters would have everything that they had equipped at the end of the game, at the start of the new one, right? Because, like, in games like this where it's like there's so much shit to just equip and stuff, it really is kind of an annoyance to, really is kind of annoying to have to do it all again. Because it's like, I don't remember what stuff I need, or what stuff I had. See, this one's gonna be annoying because I don't even think I have an opportunity to equip something
Target locked. Keep at it.
prior to starting here. Yeah. Gonna take that.
On it. Target locked. You're down. Okay. Target locked. Ready?
Luckily, I don't really have to worry about them damaging me because my stats are just higher. But
Okay.
Why, you?
It's me. Arcus activate.
Buffing.
there we go. And she already has Baron Bear, I think, equipped. So unless that wasn't DLC weapon or something. Yeah. So they don't even get an opportunity to do something.
All right.
Okay.
How shall we play? It's me. It's me. Arcus activate.
Yeah,
Buffing.
gonna go into the drill cannon factory.
Ready?
That's what we do.
Time to settle. Detonate. They're down.
Good.
You're up. It's me. Arcus activate.
Dark Requiem just pairs very well with how she works.
How shall we play? Got you.
Asking for it. Ready? Keep at it.
You're up.
Take him out.
Good. Skip all. And that's all of the prologue, I think what they're called, the Act 1s. Yeah. Yeah. Seize is easily the fastest. It's just 2 fights. Okay, and we'll start with Seize Root because I want to equip his people. Oh, okay. Okay, you. I think I just had you with pink dress. Think I just had you with that. Baron Bear. Do I have another Baron Bear? She just has it equipped. Can I... Baron Bear. Hey, Wolf Slash, how's it going, my man? Yeah, Baron Bear the 7th. I got 2 of them now. Not gonna have both of them on, but I mean, I like the idea of it. Okay, Solomon Garb, I know I had that on her. Friends have a stat down good. Okay, so now, put on that, put on that, put on that. Don't remember what he didn't really have much on, if I'm being real. Okay, that'll across Heavenly Perseteer, I know that I had that on her. Then we're going with our 2 Pure Passionate Rouges. God damn it. Pure Passionate Rouges, bump her as much as possible. Come over here. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to boost her damage. Have too much fun with Max and Reverie. Also, BG3 is taking a lot of my time. I can imagine. I feel like BG3 is taking up a lot of people's time. Reasonably so. Shit, I don't remember what I had equipped on her for her Master Quartz. Shit. Scald probably, and then oh wait, no, I fucking wrote it down. I'm an idiot. Okay. Wait, okay. Scald and then Altair. HP breakdown. I feel like I changed that by the end of the game, but whatever. Physical. Okay. Water. Swap you out to True Waterfall. Umbral Gyre. Swapping you out to True Domination. Earth. Swapping you out to Dazzling Rakan Gem. Lunar Gyre. Swapping you out to one of the other big ones. Cornelia Gem. Yeah, take that off you. True Seiryu. Water. What prominent upper? And these give strength. No. New record is 2. Achievements have reduced the enemy level and use Waterfall, was testing against level 2. Yeah, no, if you, that would be the way. Just very easy, and Waterfall, that would probably be... Although Waterfall only increases it 100%, I think, when it's 10 levels down. So, that, Vulcan... Okay, Dazzling Akala, no, I don't need that. Okay, don't remember what I had on people. Probably should have tried to remember that a bit more. Because I know it was more. Probably just regular recon, whatever. Okay, and you were and Vega and Titania, but I remember I changed to something else. There's that. There's one other thing. It's Titania, and then... Oh, then Pandora. That's what it was. There we go. Move, 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 move. Move. Okay. I remember hers is probably the most annoying to get right. Because that one has to be... yeah, Melville Arc. This one has to be Troop Higher Bell. This one... Strength, Defense, ATS, ADF 500. Yeah, Man's Touch. Okay, and then it's a matter of... Dazzling Diablos Gem. And then I need Hades, or True Hades. Where are you? True Hades. Then I needed... yeah, I needed the things to boost my stuff, so... Dazzling Argem Gem. Get off you. And then I needed... oh yeah, I used True Astral Bell for the last one, because you used that. Yeah. Honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, I feel like it doesn't really matter how I set him up. Serious, serious. Maybe put yours on? Yeah, take that off of him. Yeah, because if I'm being real, these two are gonna be carrying this squad, but I don't want them. Just nothing. Right, okay. You have that. I could take that off of her. She doesn't need any more. Loa. Yeah, sure, Abyss Shadow. Ares Belt would be pretty good. Here's Testament, and I don't know, you can put on just a Grail Locket so you don't get... Biggest cover is Leveling Vetus, and she's the only one that gets art support 4. It doesn't do, so it's nice to have on caster. That is true. I can't remember, but she also has Titania built in, so she can get her EP back anyway. It's more about getting the damage out. Okay. And... balance. Sure, whatever. Yeah. Petrify 4. Chusuzaku. Nightmare 4. Sure, whatever. That's fine. And then... balance. Chusuzaku, whatever. I'll take that. Actually, you know what I'll do with the human stove? I'll put Regan Glyph on sub. That way, we get more. I wonder if having multiple people with Regan Glyph works. Time to go.
I'm tired. Can't we take a break?
Nope.
I'm right there
Where'd the
with
music
you,
go?
but we don't know this place well enough to park it just anywhere.
How much longer do we have to be in these gloomy tunnels?
Go. Okay. Fastest stream. Interestingly enough, this path, I guess, doesn't require all that much combat until you get to the second half of it. When you think about it. It's like, you don't have to take any combat in the whatchamacallit if you don't want to. Okay, let's go to Reen's route. Okay, what's the date on? This is 3/17. Okay, so I still can't get the other two. Okay, that's fine. And this with you guys. You guys actually have your stuff on. How many stuff? There we go. Boots, whatever. You're fine. Yeah, I don't need to go through and equip literally everyone, because it's not that important. Gather information in each district. Dragon's Plaza.
The Emperor and Empress must be worried sick.
No, they're fine. Fast travel, thank you. I've already been around the city a couple times already. Why do I have the fast travel to everything? Come on. That would break the game. I don't want to say it would break the game, but it would make New Game Plus so much faster on replay if you just had all the fast travels to each of the
Park is a popular spot.
to each of the places. Like, my god, would it be faster. Okay. Skip all. Alright, District of Tau.
I don't sense anyone.
Enter Der Himmel. Proceed. Okay. I go through Lloyd's route. Our only wish was to have independence, and you can't even get that right. Denomination. Herbaceous at 147. You don't need that. Yeah, there we go. Let's put Prominent Soul on instead. Yeah, brings it down to decent. Tactics. Yeah, you go over there. Yeah, you just raise here. Okay, equip Zero Orb. Return upon area spell, so he gets. Actually, no, I won't. Because that gives accuracy. Okay, let's go.
I'm going.
Gotta go to Crossvale. How's your day been, Wolfslash? Hope it's been good.
Rufus Alberea get away with this. First things first. We need to see how the city's holding up.
You checked Toa's room?
Oh, Lloyd.
Toa's room. No, I don't think I have. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by Toa's room. But, yeah, I'm excited because, like, it's odd because after today, it's this weird, I guess it's this weird feeling, but it's like, oh yeah, after today, I'm going to be, like, done with Reverie for the most part. Like, I'll have all the achievements, I'll have done effectively everything in the game. It's like, I'll finally be able to move on to new games, which I'm excited about.
Gehenna must have frozen over if we're teamed up.
Until Trails of Nayata comes out, or Trails to Nayata, or whatever, Boundless
you didn't
Trails.
Have some premonition about this?
There won't be another Falcon game for me to play for a bit.
I'm not.
And Nayata isn't one that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop everything over. Right? Because that one's kind of standalone, so it's like, okay, I don't need to, like, go super hard into following it. I can just kind of lackadaisically do so. And Houndall, there's a shop. Oh, yeah. I didn't go check out her room. I think I checked it out when I went.
Ancient battlefields to the right.
When I went through to my
It's completely empty up.
regular playthrough.
Bring it.
Excuse me. Just gonna Pale Moon dance this weird.
Battle complete.
And you guys are nothing. Or father. It's her uncle, I believe, if I'm right. Because both of her parents passed away in the accident on the airship that you
Crazy as times are.
go try and see the wreckage of in CS4. So I think it's just her. Yeah, I think it's her aunt and uncle. Okay. Okay, and then to the sanatorium, presumably. Yeah. Which makes it seem like there's something about the word sanatorium that makes it seem like much, I guess, worse. Or it's like, oh yeah, right. Right. I mean, hey man, I'll be real. If my Japanese skill was up to the task, I would do it. But I don't think it is. If I were good enough at it to be like, okay, this is what this sentence says, and I could do that, I would.
Careful.
But I
That one looks
can't.
tough.
I'm not good. I'm not a pro. And most certainly not fluent. Although maybe one day.
Well, this thing's not opening.
Yeah.
That's fine. There's a hidden passage in through the bell tower above.
It's translated. Yeah, I mean, if I got that patch, I mean, I always wait until the official localization. I guess I could get the current one. It's nice to see the pictures in a room. Yeah, it is nice. There we go.
It's my turn. I'm going.
Excuse me. Just realized something. Oh, what? Damn it. There we go. Good. Like it's New Game Plus playthrough, whatever. I don't need to worry about ruining any cutscenes because I'm not seeing them anyway. See, there's the parts of
Are those bullet holes?
there are parts of the DLC getting repopped every time that I do like. Others that I
heard
don't.
about any fight.
Just you'll buy a game when it comes. I mean, I would just buy it on PC. It's available on PC right now. Like, there's no need for that kind of thing.
I'm going. All right.
Okay, Ixion Vaults. Yeah, thank you.
Unbelievable.
It's my turn.
And everyone just attack ratio, please.
Right.
Much appreciated.
You're a tough.
Whatever.
I'm going.
Can you just attack me?
All right. They're off guard.
There. I don't mind. It's down.
Attack. Death awaits you.
Right. Now. Everyone.
Whatever. You got first.
Death awaits you. Now.
So this is the end.
And I wanted to save my CP and stuff because I know this fight's coming up. Okay. Damage of 60. Okay. Rising Nova. Hit you hard. Hit you hard. Okay, and then there's... So unfortunately Lloyd ain't big strong enough to one-tap him, but both of them together are. RP plus 5.
Damn kids.
Didn't get this one before.
Splendid. Now's our chance. Risha, Ellie.
And there's get up. And it's fine. Okay, so that was Root Act 2. So let's save. Good. Proceed. Okay. And this is still 317. Cannot select runes route. So 317. I need to wait until it's 322 to advance my plot. Come on, take the grapes. Take the grapes! Don't you know? Okay, reduce all to a certain amount. Okay. You actually have enough people to do that. Okay, cool. Pop you guys. Great.
That's more like it.
I need a little little nap. You'll pay for this.
Darn it! We gotta go.
Easy. I did put True Domination on Lapis, right? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. You guys can't because they're...
Maybe I should take a break.
Falling back for the time being.
I gotta back out for a bit.
You're strong.
Indeed. Lapis is a big strong. Okay, cool. Actually, I want to check. Yeah, I did put True Domination on. Good.
Is this a hidden entrance?
No.
Looks like it leads somewhere.
What reason could they have had for fleeing underneath the city?
Just looking at the...
It would appear to have been a spontaneous decision to the untrained eye. But there is most certainly something calculated to it.
This one's strong.
Damn it, you son of a bitch. Coulda ran.
All right.
Seems like disadvantageous fights. Well, actually, maybe not. I was about to say disadvantageous fights don't get chains, but maybe they do.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna S-Craft green. Big strong man.
It's more
Cool, S-Craft green again. Might not kill, but it did. Cool.
I can't afford.
I left that fight with more CP than I entered. We love to see it.
Let's end this quick.
Okay, Albion Wolf.
Target locked.
Good. How much damage are we looking at? 136,000. That's not all that much. But also, probably wasn't weak to it and other things.
Don't take what I said seriously, okay? I was just being cute. Swear.
Cute is a choice. And what'd you two follow that up with?
Oh, small talk. Nothing worthy of note.
Okay.
You gonna fight that? Is it worth the effort? Fine then.
Here.
I'll trounce you twice as hard.
On that, my mirror image, because it's a crit turn. Cool. 60,000.
Time to settle. Oh no, you keep at it.
On guard.
Ask me for it.
How shall we play?
Genesis. Let's kill. 271. Good. Good. Let's go. Yeah, seeing like the like each of those little daydreams focusing on like a different character in Calvert. I'm like, ooh, does go nice.
You won't be.
Yeah. Hello. Yoink. Just break all of you.
This is tough.
Hit you really
You're
hard.
not bad.
Whoa, time out!
Lapis, big strong.
Why is this so?
Why is this so familiar when I didn't even get to fight my brother?
Do what you can.
Okay. Excuse me, just gonna Belial raid. Good.
Very impressive.
Each of these fights is like, wow, we're just one-shotting each other over and over and over again.
Let's go.
Oh wow, Nadia got out of it.
My turn. I'll fight.
It's my turn. Let's go.
What the
My
hell?
turn.
Did I break her so hard?
I'll fight.
Let's go. I'm up.
This could be trouble.
What the heck happened there? That was weird. Really, Makamaya slinking in the shadows. Yeah. That was a weird one. Okay, so now this is 319. Okay, let's yeah, I think Reen's route is the one that can just kinda go pretty cleanly in this one. The other two have to swap back and forth. So I'll go with Reen first.
Yeah!
Yay!
Amazing.
No
I've
worries.
never seen planes so vast.
So
It's like
vast.
we're afloat in a sea of green. Words can't do justice to its beauty.
We had the same reaction as students.
I like it even more now that there aren't as many monsters as before.
Yeah, the armored division's done a bang-up job keeping the Highlands clean.
Done a
Now we
bang-up
can ride
job.
straight through.
Okay. Skip all. Back to guys' family.
It's been a while since I was last here.
Access north.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so where do I need to explore in here? I forgot. Up there.
This place is so expansive that I don't even know where to begin to look.
Look
Do you
around.
see that big statue? It's called the Guardian. It would be a nice start, I think.
It is.
Not a bad idea.
It is big.
We can branch out into a full search from there.
It is big, big statue. There's something just zen about like doing quick run through, quick speed run. I don't know, like I don't really know what much like to talk about, like while I'm doing it, but it like it's just calming. It's like okay, cool. I just get to like kind of go through the
Right, let's go.
Ready when you are.
Go through the motions, as it were. Okay, where the hell am I? Ah, okay. Go to the watchtower.
That structure to the right is the watchtower monitoring Calvert, yes?
Yep. And the plateau on the left has got what they call the Stone Circle.
It's thought to be an old monument from when animism dominated the region.
I'm not sure, though. So I'm at fast travel. Fast travel is such a blessing in Nord. Makes it so much faster. Okay. Okay. I at least wanted to. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go up. I remember how to advance up this watchtower. I've done it many a time, just not in this game.
A strong foe. We'd best be wary.
We'd best be wary.
I'll show no mercy. Let's fall back. It's no use. Let's fall back. Let's keep moving.
Let's get out of there. I need to take that.
We're almost to the roof.
At least dungeons like this, where it's just a straightforward tower, it's like, it's easy to know where you're supposed to go. It's like, hey, where should I be going? You should be going up, please. Zero craft. Excuse me.
Very well.
Ooh, that was...
My turn.
Here to play.
God, you suck.
I'll make this simple.
Okay.
Not bad.
Go!
Very well.
Here to play.
My turn.
Here to play. Arcus.
Very well.
Go!
Come.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Ha!
Let's go. Let's go.
miss.
Very well.
There we go. That's grift. There we go.
I can't
Cancel.
afford to
Get out of here.
Let's be.
Okay. Oh, I have to do you. That's actually surprising.
Arcus activate. There. There.
I could actually envision this being quite bad
Arcus
for me.
activate. Very well. There. Very well.
Because I didn't really do much with him.
Man of the... Here's my... How's that? Very well. There. Man of the... There. Very well.
At least my stats are going to carry me through this, probably. Because this isn't too deep into the game, so enemies aren't going to be super high level. Yep, okay, but... Oh, did I never... Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's build him to be evasion, tank. Because that'll just be... Where... Where are the pluses? What the hell is this? My things... Emergency pub. Okay, so that's still there. You don't normally have that up on mission badge. Instead, view. I'll do. Alright, it's magical. Steel bound now. Let's give you high speed. Deus gem. Diabolos. Fire. Do Yaldabaoth. Increase damage from exploding weakness. Fire, Diabolos. Instead of true fire, I'm going to put on a true Hades gem. Okay. Okay, that should be decently good. Interesting what stuff they decide to limit him to have.
There are more Iban defense soldiers here.
Okay, but I'm only doing servants.
We will... There!
This isn't...
Okay.
Here's my stage. There!
You're done!
Man of the hour! Arcus activate! Very well. Man of the hour! That! Here's my... There!
This isn't...
99.
Build him to be a quick evade kind of character. Makes him a lot more useful,
begin the
I would
show.
say. Cool. Okay. Awesome. Raging fire. You don't excuse me, I'm just gonna demolish you guys.
This isn't...
I
Good.
can't afford to
He's
lose.
at 200 CP. La-di-dee. Get out of here.
Cool. Now to make our way over to the bridge.
Make our way to the bridge. Not too difficult.
Now, bring it up. Let's fall back. Keep moving.
Keep moving. Smoke grenade. It's the smoke grenade. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go that way. Go this way.
I'll... Fierce.
Do that. Good.
I can't afford to lose.
Yeah, it's weird having Reem built this way because I didn't have pure passion every time before, but now it's just better because it's like, okay, I want him to do even more damage, do even more,
Oh, but my ability...
do even more break.
Nutty. Fierce.
Yeah, Because if I can just immediately start a fight with him and end it, then that would be best. So I want him to have as much strength as possible, versus before it was like, okay, I want to have him built in a more utilitarian way, where it's like, okay, I want him to be able to do things, like have just CP readily available so he can continue acting.
You shall.
Okay.
Eternal.
Let's go for big. Yep, there we go. One shot.
Sure.
One tap.
I can't
bitch. And there we go. I like how while it's like skipping the cutscenes, it's still like, hey, just so you know, there was a cutscene in here that had operatic music. Just wanted you to know. Just in case you're interested. Okay. Let's do his. Okay, this is where
I wonder what it's like to have a sip.
Rufus gets the
Cerberus is so.
character development. Okay.
So, where should we start our search? The administrative district? Could be.
There we go. Mains mountain path. Okay. Yeah, because I think it's literally just like do a loop until it's the last place you could go.
How could you, Nadia? How could you think to sell me off to that woman?
Aw.
Oh, how couldn't I when your cuteness is worth a fortune? I wouldn't want to insult you by cheaping out.
You're worth so much.
I'm that cute? Well, that is true. I forgive you.
This was an alarming about face.
Okay. Nope. Okay. Let's go in. Rosenberg Doll Studio. Good. Okay. Nope. Okay, back to Lloyd. So now we're almost at the point where we just need to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Walk around St. Ursula. Okay, I think this is specifically, yeah, come up here. It says walk around, but it's more like, hey, go to this one specific place. Use the platform under the lobby.
You can get to the underground station through the lobby.
Okay, let's go. At a certain point, Agate will join, but I'm not too worried about him. Yeah, you got stuff. Let's do that. Everyone has things.
Don't look.
It's my go. Get him!
That.
It's my go.
Let.
Okay, no Lloyd.
You. Sorry.
Yeah, get out of here. We don't want you here. Okay. Region blip. I don't care about rest. But I will at least put on their best stuffs so they're a tad stronger, but I'm not going to bother equipping them because I don't think they need it.
Could be a while before we can take that one out with how strong it is.
Having the region glyph on as like one of the
Looks like we're not
characters
alone.
that I don't really care about makes it a lot easier. Just because it's like, okay, cool. I usually have a Rakan gem
Tempted as I am
active
to
somewhere.
knock their asses
But if
farther
I don't, then the
underground.
region glyph kind of
Probably
helps.
not the best idea right now.
The nice
Hopefully
part
we
is
can
I was
sneak around some other
expecting
way.
the playthrough I was expecting them to force me to have to do the like first chunk of
Very nice. We made it to the other
Reverie
side.
corridor. Right, where it's like,
we
hey,
keep
go
going
knock
north,
all the
we'll reach
features
the
and stuff.
station for the
And New Game
military
Plus is like, oh no, okay, we're just
We're
we're
not
just
out of the
putting
woods
your
yet, so be
putting
sure
your
not
Reverie
to let
corridor
anyone spot
in
you.
like end game state, because it's like, yeah, when you get down to it, it's like the progress in Reverie corridor only really matters to the
Enemies
coda
at level
content
high.
because you have to get to the
Caution
end
advised.
for that. But unless you're in the DLC section or in coda post game, then it doesn't really matter because you're just kind of like you're just only going there because it's a thing to do and train, not because like
The enemy.
you need to be going there.
Okay then.
Okay.
I shall assist.
Ooh, damage dealt. I don't like that.
Okay.
Swap arts.
Sorry.
Leave it to me.
Aircraft. You can do it.
It's my turn. It's my turn.
I shall assist.
That's it for me.
Let's go.
I shall assist.
My turn.
Okay.
Get him.
Blast force.
Let's go. Let's.
Right.
Good.
I shall assist.
Now.
There.
Come on. Good. Yeah, whatever.
Let's
You're
be.
not great, but whatever. It's fine.
That arc.
Okay. Skip. We gotta go. We got things we need to do.
So this is where they're manufacturing helmets.
They've repurposed the Zorg and Melgia production lines, it seems.
Pisses me off. Let's go before I wreck the place.
I wonder, is the exit door locked until you turn it off, or I have to check? Like this. Yeah, you can get that. I mean, it costs 8, but. There's that, and then. Her cast time was already super low. TSL. Cost reduced to 0. Saturday, yeah, sure. That works. Okay. Nice.
These traps are nothing but cheap toys. There's not a scrap of elegance to them.
That was it was partially risky. The speed at which I was
SSS
going.
must know what they're doing if we can move on ahead.
Well, they have to, or we can't. And that goes for them as much as it does for us.
There we go. Forgot that there was a downward path. Excuse me.
That monster looks hard.
Go. Luckily, this place isn't going to take too long. Just have to be careful not to run into any laser beams. Because if I do, that's an immediate encounter.
We shouldn't have any problems as long.
Don't know which ways. Actual
But
progress.
who could it be on the other end?
Don't worry about it.
That voice had to be.
For now, let's just keep on going.
Right? Okay, so it is
Could
locked
be a while
until...
before we can take that one out with how strong it is.
So it's gonna be locked. Terminal. Okay, let's go.
I'm getting a different kind of vibe from this place.
This vibe.
They must have been manufacturing something enormous in here.
It's difficult to say now with all the operations having been shut down.
Get out of here.
Threat level high.
Let's retreat. Right. Let's get a move on.
No need to waste my CP on that.
I could use some healing.
You're fine. Stop belly aching.
Something huge is going on, and I'm getting chills just imagining what that something is.
Okay. Hey, Neko Dave, how's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. Oh, not the right way.
Even my patience is starting to wear thin.
So we watched the final daydream.
One cold day in
about
Gehenna if
Elaine,
we're in agreement.
Claire. Doing well, thank you.
Can you carry me?
Having a nice little Wednesday. It's nice seeing Beauty's
You out of
blade.
your mind? Who gets tired in a place like this?
Oh, ooh, wow, look at that. Only true gamers can go through death lasers or combat lasers. Are you serious? Did I? Damn it. Only true gamers can go through death lasers at high speed. Elaine. I like her hair from the back at least. Damn it. Okay. Well, for any future runs, I'll know that I don't need to actually switch the things. Of course, they make you go out of your way to get an item. We're almost up to where I am on. I mean, I am only turboing and skipping all the cutscenes, so I mean, like, it's not exactly the fairest to state. Like, I'm just going as fast as possible. I'm gonna save here. I also. I'm Lapis. No, I'm Lapis. No, I'm Lapis. Excuse me. Only the true Lapis gets to do fun.
Lapis.
There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Shit.
Very well.
I forgot that this was a sequence.
All right.
Yeah, at least you can do that. Makes you involved. Oh, please.
That tenfold.
You better carry me. Lapis. Very well. I am Lapis.
I'll take care of it.
Ring. See, if I were smart, or if I had forethought, it might be good to equip, whatchamacallit in,
Initiating process.
in this section, right? Equipping equipping Bridget to get, like, CP on kill.
My turn. I am Lapis.
I'll take care of it.
Arcus.
Throw some grabbing hammers now.
Lapis.
Target eliminated.
And cool. Then we get a heartfelt cutscene. Cool. You.
It's me.
Zero craft. Swords.
It's me.
Cool. Hey, you're weak to this. Have some fun.
What?
229,000. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Cool. Victoria's analysis complete. Really wish she got this. So good. It's I wish he got it in New Game Plus just as like a default thing to have.
My turn. How shall we play?
That would be so cool. We got 372.
Should know your place.
How shall we play?
Go so fast. And I have confirmed that I don't know if it was DLC, but I didn't have to use one of the DLC packs to get Bear and Bear the 7th. But I do in fact now have 2 of them, so if I wanted to have both of them equipped, I could. Will I? Probably not. Proceed. Okay. Okay, not bad.
Alright.
Okay, hey, how's it going, friendo? Hope you're doing well. Great damage. How's the run? It's going well. I think I'm making pretty good time.
Raring to go.
0 arts.
There.
I'll be in a wolf. Ether debuster.
Hope you're ready.
Damn.
My turn.
Oh, bitch. Rage. Okay. Get you. God damn it, just break already, you son of a bitch.
Let's go.
Get lost.
I'll clean this up.
Okay,
My turn.
broken. 100. Strength up L. Let's do that.
Right.
Okay.
It's
Isaac Nova. 202. God damn it. I was hoping that I would do a lot more, but I guess the nightmare stats are probably not helping my shenanigans. Okay.
Target's activated.
Go.
Certainly. All for one.
Probably shouldn't have scrapped there because I
Raring to go.
could have done something. Actually, let's do.
Target's activated. There.
Oop, damn it. Oop, all canceled. Okay, well that helps. Oh god, okay, oh, actually, that's fine.
This poses a problem.
That's
my
fine.
turn. It's my turn.
Raring to go.
Okay, let's
Commencing
you up.
Thanks.
I shall assist.
You,
Okay.
because I'll do this.
Raring to go.
Let's.
That.
I.
That.
Raring to go. Hope you.
And just do that.
Good.
Yeah, that's a pretty darn good strat. Where it's like, okay, yep, just pop a whole bunch of S-crafts. Okay, escape the factory before time runs out. Oh no! Whatever shall we do? However, will I get out in time? Oh god.
Ooh, let's nab whatever's in that chest.
Tio, I don't think this is the right time for greed. We probably should hone in our avarice and not waste time. Imagine how funny it would be if you could just fast travel while you were in here. Like, I'm just gonna fast travel it. Actually, had to check. Had to check. Okay, excuse me. Oh wait, nope. Fucking idiot. Come on. No idea that McBurn's command is so. Oh, it's great. If you, I mean, it's like if you're looking only at the crit, then it's not like too great.
We're almost
But the fact that it gives you 100 CP means that it's like, oh yeah, you can just pop S-crafts, then pop the order with like the last person, and then pop S-crafts again. Okay, time for cool motorcycle. Not gonna watch it, but there's a cool motorcycle scene. It's cool. It's really cool. Okay. Proceed. Okay, this is 321. Star and Seas route. No idea. Yeah, it's a really good command.
Fresh air never tasted sweeter. Am I right, LP? Air has taste? I can't tell the difference.
Okay. Hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Have a nice day.
All right.
My duty calls.
Very well. I left some for you. Let me at him.
God, Flare Butterfly has such a big range. Okay, you. Last time. Wolf. Decent damage.
On guard.
1 damage.
Arcus. I'll take care of it. All right.
You evil. This isn't over yet. Now you've made me
On
mad.
Guard. On guard.
There we go.
All right. I'll take care of it.
Nothing.
My lord.
I'm sorry, Duvalay. Didn't mean to do you dirty like that. But, I mean, hey. What are you expecting? And I just realized that because of the way that I have her set up versus before, now it doesn't have accuracy because I remember, I think what I did was I took off one of the Rakan gems and instead put on where's Yuko? I'm totally fine with it because she's still doing a fucking monster break. But I want her to be able to hit even
I don't believe I've
S-crafts.
had the pleasure of meeting you three before.
Oh, you don't have to worry about us. We're just hired hands.
But that won't do it all. You're warriors, and all warriors deserve respect.
Warrior.
Check her out, S. She's so dignified that you'd almost forget she ate dirt against the boss.
Excuse me?
Oh god, I love Nadia. I mean, okay, I guess I can say it here because like I've beat the game at this point. I mean, it should be pretty obvious. Nadia is best girl for this game, which is pretty crazy when I think that's like, oh yeah, this is a game that has Toa in it, but Nadia really just stole the show this entire time. Why is Adamus Ripper so small? Oh, because that's the one that Lab is both S tier. Yeah, dude, it's amazing. Okay, I need to. Does Ryuko make the range of your crafts go down? Yes, it does. Okay, never mind. Not putting Ryuko on. Gonna put the one below Ryuko on. Yeah, just Goldie John. Yeah, because that craft is basically her only AoE move. And I want her to have that available to use if I also need it.
To think fate would lead us back on the same side, Arios McLean.
Fire Emblem Fate?
It's funny. We met at the tournament, but we haven't spoken since my days with the CDF.
Fire Emblem If in Japan.
I can see you've endured a great deal
honestly,
since then.
I prefer that name.
I'm keen to see how you carry on your Lord's spirit.
Because I believe in Japan, it's literally just called Fire Emblem If Black or White instead of Fire Emblem Fate's Birthright or Conquest. And honestly, I just like not that I don't dislike the localized names. I like the idea of it just being like an if. It's like, if you did this, if you did that, having it be very upfront with it. Okay. But yeah, no, Nadia and Lapis both freaking stole the show in this entire game. And you can tell the voice actresses really enjoyed playing the characters too. Like, they are both fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing them in future games, hopefully. Whenever they might happen to appear, that's the thing. It's like, okay, they're a character in a Trails game, therefore they will recur at some point. It's just a matter of when. Okay. Luckily, this place isn't too bad. Having the mirror on someone does help quite a bit. Seeing where enemies are helps a lot, because you're like, okay, I know there's a thing there.
Can't afford to take that one lightly.
Thank you.
We're pretty far in by now, aren't we?
Okay, I have to remember that this is a two-phase boss, or is it a two-phase or a three-phase? It's a multi-phase boss fight. Okay, 475. Sorry, sword. Yeah, I'll just do that. 3 and 9 are both pretty good. They are great.
Hey, you're down.
Too late.
It's me.
What are you? Why don't you have Zerul Cannon? Oh wait, is it because I don't have true? I'll have to A+. I'll have to.
I'll take care of it.
Now, plain.
How shall we play? Arcus activate.
Okay,
Ready?
literally on the counter.
Target.
Yeah. Very well. No. You're up. It's me.
Okay, good. The antagonist is 3 and 9. Yes, yes, it is the Emperor. It's great. Okay, and then that.
Ready?
It's me.
That's Blue Gang Rain.
How shall we play?
That.
How shall we play?
Yeah, let's do this. Melville Array. See how much damage this does. 258. Damn. Not nearly as much as I was expecting.
My turn.
Okay. You can S-craft you, because that'll do 268 and also break, so it's fine. And then because Melville Ray did damage, also gets EP back, even though she should have used all of her EP, and therefore kind of gets rid of the downside of it, which is awesome. Okay, cool. Act 4, done. Okay, I'll save. Nope, come on, proceed. Okay, let's go with Reen's route. Yeah, because right now, I'd say Lloyd gives EP back if it damage. So Titania, as a master or a subcourt, makes it so that is the case. Anyone else, that is not the case. Okay, yeah, you still got that, that here. Oh yeah, I need to equip you with your stuff. God, what did I have her equip with? In addition to things. I think I gave her... Gave her something that gives hold off on that. Here, okay. Whip. Okay. Okay, Dazzling is Malice. That's Zeus. I need to come up here. There's Sirius. You have Sirius on. Who has Subaru on? You have Subaru on. Okay. I'll take that off of him. Actually, oh wait, no, what I... where is it? What one did I just swap him onto? Swap her. Goddamn. Yeah, there we go. Swap that, and then just swap you. And then you can get Subaru there. Emperor, Grotharian. Speed move. Oh, that's what I gave you. Speed move. Okay. Speed move. Grotharian. Yeah, okay. So I don't need an accessory thing. Then you get Brew Rage. Then I forget. He's just, yeah, okay. Give you Dazzling Sevenfold and then go for just pure damage. Dazzling Carnelia. Take that off you. And your speed is at 205. You're fucking zooming. And then regular Carnelia. Also take off her. Might not want to right now. Her evasion's at 100 perfectly. Damn, look at me. Move 44, Jesus. Okay. And then tactics. She goes there. Good. Okay. You guys are kinda equipped. Don't know what I put on you. Must have been just a general thing then. Maybe I put something on you to prevent ailments or something. Yeah, might as well. Gives you good. Okay. And you Troop Gladiator Belt and Grail Locket, sure. Those are
so it's back to the
those are fine
wetlands,
defaults.
Reminds me of our encounter with the Steel Maiden.
We owe her so much. Truly.
Does anyone have Regan Glyph on? Regan Glyph on. Regan Leaf. Good. Okay.
I know this place is gloomy and all, but you don't
want as much of that good shit as possible because it's just free bill attacks, basically.
You're right. We'd best pick up our spirits and our pace to Michelin.
Going to Michelin Wonderland. Gonna go make a wishy with Mishy. As you do. Thank you all for running away. It feels sacrilegious to be leaving so much of the map just undiscovered.
It feels so different from usual.
I'll say, we're at a resort.
then we're off to search.
Okay. Let's go. Next operation. Troop breaking done.
You!
Good.
I can't afford.
I need to wait. Probably could have galed, but I mean, like, you know what?
This one's
whatever. Raid.
You? Hell yeah.
I think I spent all that time setting Fee up, and like they just swapped Crow in her place. It's like, okay, thanks.
Your old man sure worked.
Mission Wonderland, Mission Center. Let's go. Lakeside Beach. Okay.
ready. Let's go. Cut through. That's the power.
Go, good. Okay, Horror Coaster. See, this is where I accidentally went to Michelin Center first instead of here. I have to do the minigame.
Time to move.
I'm just gonna. I don't feel like holding the shoe button right now because it's loud or it's just repetitive. So I'm just gonna kind of let it exist because the only thing that matters is the end, which I don't even know if you can fail, but it's a thing. The most engaging part about this speedrun. Gargoyle. Without reaching target score. Okay, continue story. Interesting. So because I was on Turbo, it did not care. It did not care for what I had to do. I'm glad they didn't force me to redo it. I would have been kind of mad if it did. Yo, it's Miss Schneider. Yo, my bro. I'm sorry, man. Miss Schneider, I'm sorry.
Let's go. This'll be fun.
Dance.
Numbers up. All for one.
I'm sorry, Miss Schneider. I don't want to hurt you. Not much damage. 485. Love it.
All right. Nice work.
Good. Good. Yeah, with Reen, I can reliably just one-tap, but... and the thing is, he also has a subcourse that isn't even optimal on him. He has Emblem on.
What Miss Schneider said to Mishi and Michette.
Run there. Okay, now time to ascend the tower.
Yeah, it's only right.
Indeed. I could feel the sincerity in his words.
7.
Got you. Dance.
Excuse me while I just do this. Yeah, just
I can't afford
put on the nice little boost damage by 100% and S-Craft. It's a good tried and true strategy. And having the Raging Gleef on makes it a lot more reliable of a strat for me to be able to do, because I can have a lot more assault gauge.
This one's strong.
Got you. Dance. Got you.
This probably won't do it, actually. Oh, it did.
I
Cool.
can't afford.
What? I wasn't sure because I only did one of the United Fronts.
Doesn't make sense that we've got dupes of ourselves running around here.
Dupes.
Yeah, there's no way the enemy should have a clue what we're up to here.
How'd they even know
That's
who
why
to make
she's not
copies
here.
of?
They knew people would make
They
that
couldn't
joke.
have known it'd be exactly us.
Dupesville.
I don't like this. It's like we're playing right into somebody's hand.
Reen?
Didn't need to go that way. Excuse-moi. And this is still 320. Like, literally, I missed the character notes in, like, the last day. Of course, there aren't many other days to talk to just random people. But it's just like, oh yeah, the day that I missed 2 character notes, it was like, had to be the last day, furthest into the game. Okay, excuse me.
I'm next.
I'm just gonna move you over there.
Wait!
Out of here. 62,000, that's what I like to see.
I'm next.
Okay. You're gonna pop that on.
I'm next.
Yuna can go to Valiant Charge.
I'm next.
You got 382.
This'll be fun.
Let's go.
Okay. Watch your feathers.
Let's go.
You guys. Then I can do it with Reen, and he should be able to kill off of that. Yep. There we go. Skip the half health. Yep. Here we go, baby. 0th hour. Yeah, this game, not too long. I almost wish I kind of started a timer, but I didn't have time, to set up any splits. So I guess I'll just have to use my stream time, like, let's say less 30 minutes or so to calculate it. Okay. So unfortunate that I took stuff off of Noelle. I can at least put, oh no, it's friggin' 7-fold gem. Yeah, put that on, and then you can have a regular domination. It's fine.
I've gotta say, Noelle, you looked real sharp on your new bike.
Darn right I did. It's a pretty fan.
Yeah.
Come on, go down, please. Send. Let's go. Face.
Bring it!
Now!
Now!
It's over!
No problem. Fire!
Let's go!
Engage! Now's our chance!
There!
Yeah, there we go. Also equip. Yeah, obviously took everything off, so her. Brave Sphere. Who's just, yeah, it's on you. Yeah, here, Brave Sphere. Make your way to mines. Oh yeah, because I need to go into the castle.
Whew, that tunnel took forever.
No plopping down yet. We're almost to mines.
I still hate that. It's called Mines. Mines, the mining town.
Enemies.
I like Maines a lot better. I will retain this fact.
Sorry.
I think it's so much. I think a mining town called Mines is so weird. So dumb. Okay. Yeah, you don't got shit on you. Physical. Shiseiyo, Chugembu. Not necessarily wrong, but. Yeah. I can at least put a domination on you. His strength's naturally pretty high, so. Yeah, that's good.
I can't believe you were holed up in mines again.
There's them. General store. Okay. Just need to talk. I remember I ended a stream here, I think, and went to go and do
Their defense is
things. I still have a pierced opener that I didn't put on. Yeah. Because I think... Did I put pierced opener on? Maybe you instead of Solomon Garb? I put stable on something else. Oh wait, no, because I think... Did I... Who did I put? No, you definitely had it. Did I take off Baron Bear for pierced opener? Or did I put on a different caster? Oh, chances are I put on you said. Or something. Thinking of it.
Formidable enemy spotted! Intercepting!
It's my turn.
Shadow, damage reduction. Salt. 30.
How? It's my turn.
Back.
Okay, come on.
Let's go.
Speed.
Right.
Yes. Have him go.
Sorry.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, yeah, because their added characters are Estelle and Joshua.
I hope Dudley's side is doing all right.
A couple emblemy boys.
I'm sure they're swell. They've got Lynn.
Enemies.
Gotta be tough.
Easy, easy. Just L2 and X. Get out of here. I said get out of here, you bastards. Yeah, you're still doing that.
The inside of the temple lives up to what I've been told about how creepy it is.
Looks like all its contraptions have been reactivated too.
Could be the EDF's doing. We'll have to watch out for new traps along with the old.
Use one. Okay.
Get a load of that pool. Wasn't expecting anything half as spiffy up here.
My guess is it used to be one of those extravagant outdoor corridors. Sure is nice to see.
It's nice seeing that room in 3D. Like, because we went through it
The door
so
on the
often
other
as,
end must be where we need to go.
So
Just be on the lookout for monsters.
Zero and Audrey. I say so often. Been through it a few times, and it's like, okay, I wonder what this room looks like in the other engine. It's like, oh, it looks pretty nice. It looks temple-y.
And there's our way through. Great. Let's not waste another second.
Okay.
We're coming, Commander. Just hold out a little longer.
Simple enough. Don't even have a second mechanism. Just
got him. Don't let up. Let's be. Catch you later.
I wonder, because that was a chain battle. Yeah, it gets rid of all of them. That's nice. Save before there, just in case. Powerful foe. Proceed. No need to worry
Try to
about
last
it.
until the.
Oh, hello there.
Eye for an eye.
Let's go.
Hello there, madam.
Here I go.
Okay.
Break.
Let's do that.
Here I go.
Let's try and break you guys.
Here I go.
First, rainbow shot.
Going for it.
Broken. You're not broken, but you two are. Okay. Oh, God damn it.
Here comes the climax.
Right.
Too much. Okay. You just go for damage. Break again.
Let's go.
172. Okay. And that should be fine enough for me to
It's my
get
turn.
out of this with that. Good. Okay.
Sorry, but we got stuff to do.
We got stuff to do. Yeah, we got things to achieve, missions to accomplish. Unfortunately, gonna have to beat the crap out of you, dancer lady. Okay, will tempered by dusk. Save. Good. Proceed. Okay, let's go with Rufus's route. Don't know which is best, but now I think we are officially on route. Are we on 322? Yeah,
Should
it doesn't
be about
matter
time
which
for
one.
the other teams to kick things off.
Okay. Excuse-moi. Just gonna... actually... Here... Good enough.
Commencing it.
Just that scrap. I need to hold on to it so much.
Sorry.
Okay, got all those. I'm gonna save here because I remember. For whatever reason, I think the game froze before. When like I beat one of these guys, I was playing specifically as
Right.
I was playing specifically as or not playing as them, but I we just
My go.
words.
Target's activated.
I was on turbo and the game just refused to advance forward.
Enemy neutralized.
I'm not gonna turbo into that. Good. Okay, skip.
Let's eat him for breakfast.
Okay.
Let's end. On it. Target locked. Keep at it.
On guard.
Okay. You don't have zero key. I don't know why though. Or
Why you?
Or,
How shall we play?
Okay.
I don't do that.
On guard.
Very well. The battle is over.
I need to check. Yeah, instead of Lenon's touch, does that. Oh, wait, you do have true fire. Okay. Oh, wait, that only gives Flare Butterfly. What is the thing that gives. Did I not have you? Is there a better thing that. I wouldn't have thought there was. Dazzling Vulcan Gem. I may have had Dazzling Vulcan Gem. Well, nothing else would give Zero Cannon other than Zero Cannon. Huh. I have to check that because this is better in terms of ATS. But it might not be worth it if I don't have. Whatever. Well, actually, it makes it so there's no. Yeah, no, put it on. Put it on because if I don't put it on, then there's no real reason for me to have.
Cheers.
There's no real reason for me to have the True Pyre Bell on. Won't really do much because I'm not going to use the fire.
Time to settle. Oh no, you're down.
Too late.
It's me! Arcus,
All right.
Arcus, activate.
Okay. Good.
You.
Nice. Nice. Good damage. And that was for free as well. Okay.
Lloyd and Rufus's side should be moving out about.
Who do I want in my party? Who's out? That's fine.
Fine.
This'll take a while. Yep, there's good
I
juice.
can't afford to lose.
And okay.
We can leave things here to Scarlet in the break.
Dang leaf.
Yeah, we've got plenty to do.
Yep, let's go. Easy peasy lemon squeeze.
This one might.
And that.
Why, you.
I'm up.
Okay, 139 health. Let's go for it. Yeah,
I can't afford to
5.
lose.
I almost did a helix instead of S crafting, but wasn't too sure about it. Okay, in this case, I don't care about anything else other than who would be best. This squad should be pretty good. Go.
This could get.
Okay, order.
Ready.
I'm up.
Hope you're ready.
I'm up.
Good.
Sure.
Okay. Nice.
I'm up.
Resistant, whatever. Just that scrap now. Give him enough turns to get on.
I can't afford to lose.
See. Okay, good. Skip all. You're doing you. Okay. That's
Good to go. Good luck.
right here.
Let me at him. I shall. Initiating process.
Herka.
My new BFF.
Strain.
Releasing output limiter. I shall.
Good. Yep.
I'm supposed to be perfect.
Yeah, whatever.
It's me.
Okay, you take it, because now I need to break him again, but this... Oh, wow,
How
it
shall
didn't.
we play?
That's surprising.
Arcus,
No, it doesn't kill. It should have.
my new BFF.
No, it didn't.
There, a chance.
On guard.
What?
There you go.
Nonsense.
Okay, now phase 2, right? Because we fight him again. Save. Save. Let's see. Which party? Get in there. There we go. Battle. Good enough.
The final.
I'm up.
Okay. Let's do that.
I'm up.
I shall.
Bop you both. Big damage.
There's no.
The climb.
Of course.
Come! Now!
You're up. How shall we play?
Okay, there we go.
This is the strength.
That's my wish.
Rain didn't even go.
Who is real?
Easy peasy. Okay. So now we are into the final section, which is where I need to be. Proceed. Everyone, I think, is built in ways that I think is sufficient. Not perfect, but sufficient. Okay, we're around with them. Okay, so now this is where I need to go and do things. So I need to go to Central Square, and I need to talk with Sergei.
The citizens are
Wherever he
relatively
is.
calm for
Here
being
he
so
is.
close to a large, dangerous weapon.
This should give me a thing. He gives me
was
seeing
like
you.
that with the
Just want to
Azure
touch base, clean up those cybercells when
days
it's
leading
done.
up to
Knock
the
on
last
wood.
war, too.
Constantly came here for once to say came out
I think they just get that it's better
of course,
to
we'll be the
focus on
ones
how
coming
they
to the
can
rescue
help
after
rather
setting
than
the place on
panic.
fire once. You guys work some serious
Humans
ways,
are
but they're hired guns at the
strong
end
in
of
the
the day.
most
Think over the
unexpected
years.
ways.
Well, I should be rolling out here soon. I need to knock up Dudley so we can start
You
plans for the big
said it.
operation. Look, I gotta do this smoke break around here. There's a few minutes to breathe, too much to ask. Look at the bright side. Missing your smoke break is doing wonders for your health. Physically, maybe not a smoker alive thing's good for their lungs, but we sure as hell need it for our sanity. On a serious note, I hope you kids know we're staying at an impasse with Crossbow in its future. Maybe laying off smokes isn't until all is said and done is a bad idea. Wouldn't want to jinx anything. Let's be serious about this if you're willing to give up smoking, even if it's only for an afternoon. Chief of that cigarette in his hand just doesn't feel right. All the more reason we should pull this off. I'm not sure enabling someone's bad habits is a good reason to go stop a super weapon, guys. Just like old times, don't worry about me. You kids are gonna get back to preparing for what's to come. You're gonna need it. They can send you back to test it for the police. What's going next? Gonna challenge all across. But look alive and knock them dead, kids. I only want the best of what the others got to offer. Got it? Yes, sir. Okay, good. Sergei too. Okay. And characters. Okay, good. That was him. So now just Milliam. Because everyone else, all done. Looking at burn his is that's through a special trial door, so his doesn't matter because that's Coda content. Okay, Milliam. Interestingly enough, you need to go to City Hall. You go to City Hall, and you need. So this is interesting. I came up here and I got Eustace's because I talked to Milliam. You need to talk to Eustace to get Milliam's. Oh, hey guys, good to see you. We're ready for operation. Exchange your information. We got one more to say. Happy to speak with us. Because I'm just showing you. Okay, so we just said, how stands across what things are going to play on his hands. He must have flushed with the point of fingers with the United Nations. Okay, bam. Yeah, whatever. Get through it, get through it, get through it. Okay, cool. You talk to Milliam. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well. Okay, well, actually, I missed it. So I guess I didn't talk to either of them, but I got Chatterbox. Sorry. Didn't realize that, okay, really changed. I'll hang out with you kids. I was caught off guard. I'm actually too still in the capital, but now I wish I could have gotten to know y'all better. Got an idea. I know the tastiest crepe shop ever. Let's go to the place once we get. We're saying we're trying to use the Rufus. They're treat. Well, we're off for the dude to leave even. Sure as sad then was I heard about our treat. You're gonna get hang yourself. We still have a mission complete. Come on, you know we're gonna find a way to pull through somehow. So be it. If that confident, then I'd be glad to show everyone. Rufus? Are you being serious? Yes, it'd be a good catch up with my brother and see for myself when she's gone. Quite frankly, I never had a chance to get to know White Rabbit. I said a verbal agreement. It hardly means anything while the tower remains standing. I thought you were going to be thoughtful for once, but Kid be more honest with things like who's talking. You know better than he is, you know. Don't let me together with him. Should I go at it? It doesn't seem like they get along perfectly. Can't help but agree after saying like this. Yeah, but you tried to get out of it. Okay, cool. 100% character tab. Lever of Reverie. There we go. All according to Keikaku. Keikaku means plan in Japanese. There we go. We got those two things out of the way.
This city looks so tiny from so high up.
So now the only thing I need to do is beat the game on Nightmare difficulty, which
We've got a
shouldn't be
good
too
view
bad.
of the tower from here too.
Meeting at the rooftops are...
Okay. You don't really need. Much don't even know why I took off you. I got people at least equipped in general for things. Yeah, got everyone kind of equipped. I got a lot of people like halfway equipped. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad going through. Yeah, especially because I got a couple people with emblem on. I am gonna have to separate the powers, but that's not too much of an issue. So let's save here. Go in, skip all, begin the operation. Okay, we're getting close. Getting close. We're zooming. It's a lot of cutscenes that I just skipped. This must be a team A. Okay. A. Add 20 characters to team A, and then the rest go here, but that one's already got that one. That one. I would like it if one team each had. Yeah, you got heavy hitter, caster. Okay, so I'll claim this heavy hitter. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, confirm. Yep. It's fine. Okay. Excuse me. Don't need you. Plop you there. You're alright in a fight. But frankly, I would rather... he actually has lower strength than him. Huh, well. Okay. You have Reading Leaf, so that's fine. What the hell did I... Oh, actually, he has 50 belts on him, that's probably why. I was about to say, how did I fail to build someone strong enough? Okay. There we go. Tactics. It's there. Let's go.
From what I can tell, the barrel and the system behind the Divine Lightning was built in the local military factory.
Between its communications network and stealth capabilities, it will pose a threat if left unchecked.
But we're not going to leave it unchecked.
We'll stop it. All of us. Together.
Yeah. Let's go. And this shouldn't take too long, honestly, because, like, yeah, we have to switch between the two teams, but I mean, two teams are even stacked, even with my haphazard, like, setups.
Not yet.
Okay. Okay. You. B. You get in here. It should be fine. You get in here. Good setup. Doesn't matter. Can I do anything with you? Titania. If I need a caster, but I don't think I need a caster.
It's my turn!
Got you.
We will. Our paths have to cross somewhere down the line. We just have to have faith that it's there. And that we'll get there.
Yeah, I get it. Let's just keep going.
Go! I'm running. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter who I run around as, because I don't plan to really attack anyone. I was gonna say I'm gonna run around as Fee because she has guns, so she can, like, do it from range, but if anything, if an enemy attacks me, a character of mine is going to go first. Like, there's no doubt in my mind about that
I
fact.
hope everyone's doing okay.
So it's like I can just use
so
a smoke grenade.
Fran, Dudley, the chief. The list goes on.
So many lives are riding on this mission. But we'll end it right here. Right now. Not a damn thing will stop us. Right?
Right!
Easy. Easy peasy. Lemony squeezy.
Don't take that enemy lightly.
Don't worry about it, Risha. We can take it as light as we need to.
The battle outside is so intense.
It's a good reminder of just how many help us get
Lapis' little
inside.
legs just tick-tock
We'll
and
make
tick-tock
sure
and
their
tick-tock.
contributions aren't in vain. Let's keep moving.
Line 3. Come on. 2 seconds here. Right. There we go. Need to be able to see everything on the mini map so I know which ways to not
I don't think
go.
that one will play nice.
Let's make sure we have a plan before fighting that monster.
You got it. Okay, just gonna save here. Because the worst thing would be if game crashes and I have to do stuff over again. That would kind of suck, but oh well. But if I
So
can
dial it up a bit.
Let's
do
retreat,
adequate enough
Let's
stuff,
get a move on.
there we go, smoke grenade. If I can do take enough action to prevent that likelihood, then that probably would be best. Using mini-map to navigate's weird. Because it's just like seeing...
We should be getting near the central terminal.
Like seeing Lord just run at me.
Brace yourselves for
odd.
anything.
Almost there. Careful, guys.
Just use one. Big Nightman. Okay. Proceed. Okay. That should be a tower 3 with Lapis.
What a brute! Be careful!
What a brute. Oh, Brutus. Please. Et tu, Brute? Et tu? Caesar, I don't know how to speak Spanish, alright?
I can tell we're almost at the central
Latin, you
terminal.
idiot!
Rufus and the others must be close.
Hold on, Nadia. We'll be together again soon.
I remember it took me too long
That's right.
to realize why
Chin's up till we
Romance
find
languages are called Romance instead of like Latin based, and it's like, oh, because of the Roman Empire. Fucking moron. It's like, oh, how am I this stupid? It's like, why didn't they just sensibly name it?
Watch out! This one's tough!
Why didn't they just call them Latin languages? Okay. What do you got here? Let's boost that. Actually, this would be too. The arc. Good.
There! Right.
Okay. Let's do a nice little S-craft.
Death awaits you.
S-craft on you.
Of
This
course.
music is good. This music is quite good.
Yes,
Wow,
perfect.
There!
How shall we play?
It's Genesis. Go for it again. Nadia. 39.
I saw that
Good,
coming.
good. Easy Lepeza.
Find it.
Okay, cool. Watch your feathers again. It did not mean to do that with
It's
her.
my turn.
To do mirror image. Break
It's my
the
turn.
shit out of you. True Breaking Dawn. How much damage we doing, boys? 349. We like it. We like it. Good, good,
I
good.
can't afford to lose.
The Usher Diva helps a lot. She honestly just straight up, hey, double your damage. Although I don't know at what point the 100% gets applied to like the things. Use pause reconfigure. Okay, yeah, okay. You. Where the fuck's Fee? There. You get out. Nope. You get in. You get in. Yeah, that should be fine. The core is now open once more. Don't care. Don't need adjustments to be made. I just need time to ask. Zoom capsule. There we go. One would say that could be considered a waste of a Zeram capsule. I say I'm doing a speedrun, so it doesn't matter. Enter the center terminal. Hey, how's it going, Notrine?
I'm next.
It's kind of floppy
My
right
turn.
there. Okay, do that again.
It's me.
Okay. Let's just plop Azure Feathers down, and then I'm gonna see if I can't pop him with Nadia instead of someone else. Because I want to pop him to half. 428. Yeah, there we go. Good.
What futile efforts?
And then we can go at it with Lapis, although I probably should have done Reins instead.
In the end, this will be for naught.
Oh, to be for naught. Oh crap! I have to do robot fight, don't I? That's gonna be annoying.
There is no future to be had for
Cause I remember this fight wasn't even all that easy in base 85%. Okay. At least I get to keep. Oh yeah, because 5-star doesn't guarantee hits because this game fucking sucks.
Here we go. Who's close?
Here to play. Let's go. I'll help. Yeah.
Okay.
Wide open. They're mine.
My turn. There.
Unite.
I'm here.
Don't sit on Unites.
Go blue wings. Let's go. I'll help. Okay.
Let's go.
Can you just do an AoE, please, instead of Comatose Aim? So, phase 1, not too bad. I wonder if the robot stats are based on the characters themselves. I think that would be interesting.
All right. There. Wide open.
On guard.
Outplayed.
All right.
You all canceled like a bastard.
Numbers up.
Hey, you wanna, like, hit, bro? Fine,
Ready.
Friggin' guard.
Moving out. Numbers up. You're mine. It's my turn.
Delay.
Yeah.
On guard.
Outplayed.
Oh, wait, not to
It's
Unite.
my turn. There.
All right.
Okay.
There.
Knights, please. Okay, good.
I'll take care of it.
Ready. This'll be fun. You're mine. All right.
Oh, wait, I
On
should
guard.
actually delay.
Very well. Yeah. All right.
On guard.
Come on. Zero.
Judged you up.
Okay. Working through it.
Let's go.
90.
Ha! Now. Got him.
Oh, I'm only by myself. I
My
should do
turn.
finishers. Swamp. Complete immunity. See with 60 minus 30% HP. Probably not worth it. Whatever. Just oh yeah, you do that.
There.
Engaging.
Okay.
My turn. Spirit!
It's my turn. Roar! Now! Got him!
My turn.
Okay.
I'll support you.
Sorry,
Cool. Is that it? Or do I finally get to actually beat him?
Behold, the power of one who possesses the Zereth Knight.
Zereth Knight!
I'm here for you, Rufus. Let's win together.
Yeah, what's up, Lapis?
All right. Together it is then. I'm up.
Okay.
Time to show off. There, wide open.
On guard.
I shall.
Let's go.
Already at the final boss, basically, yeah.
Show off. There, wide open.
On guard.
Blade of darkness.
Here I go.
You know, it's what happens when you're going New Game Plus and skipping all the cutscenes and just having a grand old time. I never discovered a couple of the things here. Probably do that for any future thing. Although I don't know if it saves it on file or on
It's my
whatever
turn.
else.
Spirit. All right. Darkness. Shut there.
Nice. Yeah, I have to think the robots also have some level of
On guard.
some level of like character stat dependent kind of thing. Like, oh, my character's stat has it at like X, and therefore mine, like the unit, like the robot itself is also better.
Moving out. Over here.
Very well.
I'm up. There.
All right.
Okay.
Blade of darkness. Moving out. Get down. Wide open.
Here I go. Here's a pick-me-up.
Actually, now I think about it.
It's my turn. Spirit. Spirit.
All right.
Nope. Let me just use this.
Thanks. My turn. Let's go. There. Now.
And I can just unite. There you go.
Moving out. Over here.
Thanks. On guard.
Person.
My turn.
All right. Get down. Wide open.
All right.
Night, shining edge. Awesome. Storm. Almost dead.
I'm up. Come down. Got him.
Going.
Not that easy. Get down.
Night. Good. Okay. Took him out. Let's go. Let's go. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, skip all of these. Okay. Change party and equipment. Oh yeah, these two can't participate. Okay, well. Not a big deal. We got strong people that can. Here we go. Big, strong, big, strong, big, strong. Big, strong. Okay. Let's save. Save. Okay, battle. Yes. Hey, how's it going? Excuse me, I'm just gonna put you over
It's
there.
me!
Wolf, feathers, just don't mind me. Level in Destiny. God damn it, you son of a bitch. I spend good money on that. 237. Okay,
I'm next.
yeah, but it is.
Numbers up.
It's me!
It's like, hey, if you're gonna make everything cost more, I'm just gonna use my turns doing this.
My turn!
That way, when it's finally gone, I can just have some fun and blow you up. 215, cool.
It's me!
Actually, I'll have him go, because he still has true domination. How much damage? 427! Nice! Get bodied. Get bodied, little bitch. And that is what we are talking about. Okay. Okay, now it's time to go get Rufus.
People of Zemuria. I am Rufus Alberea, Supreme Leader of the United Nation of Crossbow.
I remember, is there a fight after this?
Has he lost his mind? How could he do this? Oh, that's it. Nobody makes my LP cry and gets away with it.
You said it. We'll have to teach him a lesson once we find him.
The nice part is I can just follow my previously discovered pathing, because I didn't take any unneeded pathways, so I know exactly where I need to go. Okay.
Hey!
Let's go.
I shall not prolong our wait a moment longer. The divine lightning.
Next scene. Next scene.
Any luck?
None. It's been a week since then.
Oh my god, it's been a week since then.
The weapon, the terror.
No more.
And with the.
Yeah. Skip past.
Each dip.
No wonder there's so many goddamn cutscenes to skip, because it's just like, if I did skip all. Yeah, because there's nothing more. Alright. And here's Rufus. Where am I?
Try as many an obstacle did to stretch.
And yeah. The Legend of Heroes trails into Reverie. Scrapbook. Yeah, I do like how you can just see her, like, joints being, like, you can see the joints. You did it again! Indeed I did! Still like how Lapis just has an old-timey camera. That's good. So, I mean, I guess while this is going... Well, actually, no, I can't click out of the game because that'll freeze up. But I mean, I guess I can discuss my final thoughts on the game now that I'll have achieved everything in it. Yeah, really great game. I think this is probably my favorite game to play. Like, it has all the fun mechanics, right? It is like, okay, it is the most fun to play. I think, yeah, I can. It's just really fun to play, right? It has whole bunch of good systems. You can break your characters like crazy. They give so much ability to play outside of the story and just play with whoever, because of the Reverie corridor, that's really fun. terms of like speedrunning, I still think I prefer CS2 just because I don't have to worry about the break mechanic and being like, okay, have I got this person to half health? No? Okay, I can just one tap them from start. Good. Cool. Like it. And if I were to rank it in terms of like story, it's probably pretty up there. I think the interesting thing about the Trail series is people are probably gonna have different like best stories depending on like what hit hardest with them. I still have to put Azure at the top in terms of, you know, favorite story in the game, just because it's the one that made me feel the most, right? It's like it's the only Trails game that has almost gotten me to cry. So Azure's pretty darn good in my opinion. But like, this game is pretty darn close because I like the way this story is set up. It's unique, similar in like Sky the Third. I like how it's unique. It sensibly weaves mystery by having 3 concurrent paths instead of having to, you know, thread all the seeds of like mystery into one storyline where it's kind of like, okay, well, that's kind of convenient that you found this out, where it's like, well, us as the player, we don't see it nearly as convenient because we have 3 paths to go through. Okay, at the end of every Trails game I've played so far. Okay. I mean, so it's probably a lot harder for you to rank them by my ways. I mean, there are definitely ones that have like hit hard feels for, like second chapter. Sky is the best so far. I mean, like, yeah, Sky's really good. Like, in terms of like Sky first chapter probably has one of the best cliffhangers because it's not like, it doesn't feel like as tragic. Like it, like, how do I say? The end of Sky first chapter doesn't feel like the end of CS1 or CS3 where you could almost tell a game was cut off. Like, they had to forcibly separate it. You could tell that Sky first chapter ended where it wanted to end, and then second chapter picks up. I think the only reason why I wouldn't put like them at like the top of my list is just because in terms of like story overall, I think Sky had really good peaks, but damn were some of like the slow parts really slow like to get through. Like the trek around the country with like your like no orbits because of like the phenomenon. It's just like, oh god, that was slow going. But like the peaks in Sky were damn good, and I really liked overall the characters in Sky. I think that like they're really good. But I really just hold Zero and Azure to like almost like the platinum standard, where it's like, oh yeah, no, they are peak in character writing. They're peak in making me care about the environment, like the setting that you're in. The story is really good, has great mystery, great plot, great feels. Also seems to be the best games in the series. Yeah, and I think it's just because of how, I don't want to say isolated it is, but how singularly focused it is, right? It is like, hey, here you have one city-state that you are caring about, and it lets you care about it a lot because you are so focused on it. Whereas Sky is about the country of Liberal, and Cold Steel is about the country of Erebonia. And that's a lot to care about versus one city and like a couple connecting towns. Seems way too generic from an anime watcher saying yes. And that's not to say like there aren't certain like generic things in all the other games as well. I mean, they're JRPGs. There's going to be certain aspects that kind of flow through. But yeah, CS had a lot of genericism because it has a school setting as well. So like there's only so much they can get away from. Second chapter and Azure remain my favorite. Yeah, those are like, they're really good. They're really good. Like, and I think it's, and I think Azure really benefits from the fact that Zero is also just an insanely strong game, and them connecting the two in like unique and fun ways is just phenomenal, right? Where it's like, I talked about it when it happened in Azure, when they showed it in Azure, but like bringing back the intro of Zero where Joshua and Estelle aren't there, and you as a player intrinsically go and try and metagame it and be like, oh, they hid us, they hid them because they didn't want to spoil that they were going to show up in the game. But actually, no, that was a different timeline, and you were just getting a dream of it because that was part of the, like, Kia's power. Like, the residuals, and it's like, oh shit, that is the coolest stuff to be, like, you know, peeling back to Zero with. And it's like, oh, like, those two connected just work so well in such a cool way because it is, like, intrinsically, like, linked to the overall, like, I'd say, I don't want to say goal of the arc, but, like, the Septarian of the arc. Understand why people like the CSCs and Reverie because of the amount of characters you get to play as. The Crossbow duology does the best job of the amount of characters you get to play. Yes, I agree with that 100%. I mean, I like CS just because of, like, the play, right? Like, I think it's, like, my favorite... I think it's my favorite engine to play in so far. Like, I like the way it feels. Like, the advancement of the battle orb meant from having to do, like, math in the lines and be like, okay, I need to have this so I can have this and, you know, this and this. It's like...
Better book it or we'll leave you behind. All right, I'm coming.
Yeah. God, I can't wait to play in the Kuro engine. Whether it be Kuro or East 10, I want to play in it. But yeah, so, like, just really, really fun game. Like, I really hope at some point, because I'm pretty sure the Kuro roster is, like, 6 or 7 people, that focuses on, I think. Like, I think it's... I can't wait for the half action, half our turn-based RPG. I mean, it looks so good, man. Like, it looks like the perfect advancement of, like, a Falcom RPG, if you think about it, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, Worst Nightmare and the Legend of Heroes! Because it just makes sense, right? It's like, hey, we have 2 RPGs. What's one of them? It's Ys, very action-based. What's the other one? Oh, Trails, very turn-based. How about we merge them? How do you do that? Just make it so you can swap between them whenever you want. Just turn-based some, and then, oh, swap immediately to action. It's like, how has no one ever done this before? But now it's been done before, and it's cool. Can't wait for the final dungeon in like 25 years with 200 plus play. Dude, it's gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be insane. Like, I'm willing to bet that the final dungeon in Trails is going to be like assaulting the Ouroboros like main base or whatever, and it's gonna be massive. They did a good job with the new content. I'm excited. Okay, I can't imagine what the series is gonna be. I have no idea either, but yeah, no, they're like I just like playing in the CS engines because it's like, oh yeah, it's the easiest one to just feel builds coming on and like breaking shit. Like, in the Sky games, I think it was only really until, like, only by, like, the very end of Sky first chapter and, like, midpoint to end, maybe 3/4 of the way, Sky second chapter, that you could honestly feel builds for certain characters. It doesn't help that Estelle is, like, a very all-rounder, right? Estelle has, like, the Lloyd in Zero kind of effect, where it's like, oh... they're all around, they're meant to be kind of good at everything, so they don't feel as specialized, which is why you have to, like, with Lloyd, you have to build him. Like, you build him to be evade, and then in Azure, they're like, yeah, build him to be evade. We know. Whereas Estelle, it's, like, kind of harder to do that with, like, what the tools Sky gives. Better not be like Game of Thrones season 8 or whatever series that just end poorly. I mean, a lot of seasons end poorly, but yeah, Game of Thrones was the one. Just have no idea what the plan of the Grandmaster is. That is true, we don't. The only thing we know is what we can assume is like they want to make every Septarian not available to humanity. That seems to be the general plan. They, like, them gaining control of them is all right by them, but them losing them is also not against their plans either. I'm gonna something to do with promo. Yeah, exactly. I think the character game might be some of the darker entries in the series. Pun intended. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, like I like all the games for what they do well, but I think overall, if I were to put a top, it would be like, yeah, Otter's up there, right? But if I were asked to, hey, which game do you want to just like boot up and play, just to like play around in it, it would be like, oh yeah, I want to play Reverie because like I get to play as a whole bunch of characters and it's in a combat system that I like. Probably shouldn't even save this, but whatever. Yeah, proceed, Reverie quarter expand, yeah, whatever. Yeah, turn to touch screen. So yeah, that is Legend of Heroes. 2.7% of players have this achievement. That's pretty darn good. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. GFNG. So, as I said, I need to update my my stream because because I need to add a best girl for this game. So game number 50. That is pretty darn nice. Game number 50. Trails into Reverie. Submit. Good. Nadia, best girl. Yeah, no, Nadia is best girl in this game. She meshed far too well with her character. She was just fun. She like, I could feel how excited the voice actress had with her. Like she was far too useful as a character because that always takes some level of and that always has some effect on like how I perceive a character in a lot of the games that I play, where it's like, oh yeah, if they're really good, I more expect myself to put them as best girl. In this game, Nadia was just a standout from like moment one. It's just like, oh yeah, okay, I see. You're just going to be an absolute legend with arts. Like I thought in previous games, like, you know, Elliot or Muse were pretty darn good with arts, and then Nadia comes up and it's just like, oh, excuse me while I just drop nukes out of nowhere. It's like, oh yeah, immediate. Like she was able to get to like a pretty decent build about halfway through the game. And that's saying something, because most Trails games, it's like you need to get at least like 3/4 in before it's like you have a build put together. Right? Because most of the time you're sitting on like, okay, when do I get Domination? When do I get Hades to build like a big hitter? Or when do I get a whole bunch of evasion courts to be able to do evade? But for her, it was like, oh yeah, no, I start with Baron Bear the 7th. That's already making me insanely good. Comboed with, you know, C's Darkness Requiem. It's like, oh yeah, nope, boom, 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 boom. Her build is set. Just get, now it's just like the courts just make her ATS go up. It's great. But, like, it's fantastic. Too bad we never got our OP Command S out of the, right? I really wish they added that as like a new game plus bonus. I mean, it is extremely OP, like 700% break damage for like, what was it, like 8 turns or whatever. So great question, Keeve. So the next 2 games, because I'm going to be playing 2 games at a time now, because one game alone was just for Reverie, because I wanted to be able to get through it in a halfway decent amount of time. Next 2 games are going to be Grandia HD, and Fire Emblem 7, which is the OG one on the Game Boy Advance. So those are going to be the next 2 games. I'm looking forward to them. I haven't played Grandia HD ever, so that's going to be a blind playthrough. And it's been a long time since I've played the original Fire Emblem, the first one ever ported to West, or ported to the West. It is Fire Emblem 7, although it's only called Fire Emblem. I think I have the cartridge. It's time for show and tell. Still got my old GBA right here. Got one of the like kind of see-through ones. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I lost the back cap for it, but it doesn't have any batteries in it. I think because I didn't want to let them corrode. Although I have to think that even if I put batteries in it, it might not work, but whatever. Yeah, I have my GBA collection. You know, I can... Here, yeah, I'll just put that over here. Yeah, so I got Fire Emblem right here. This is it. Gonna have some fun with that. Then also, you know, the good old one. We had Fire Emblem Sacred Stones a while ago. Other games that I got in here, I got Golden Sun. You know, this is Golden Sun: The Lost Age. That's the sequel. And here's Golden Sun, the OG. And then we got Mega Man Battle Network 5 Team Colonel, or Colonel, as we know to say it now. Sonic Adventure 2. And then we got both. I have the third one. Where are that bastard man? Here. Oh, I think that's one still on my DS. Yeah. So I got Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. You know, looking good. Along with Pokemon Leaf Green. And then Red and Yellow, along with Silver, Gold, and Crystal. Got Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Sword of Mana. Forgot that this game even existed. Got a whole bunch of nothing ones. I got Jeff Gordon X5 Racing, the best Game Boy Color game anyone's ever heard of. Yo, we got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Pretty good. Let's go. We got Monster Rancher Explorer. Everyone remember Monster Rancher as an IP? I sure didn't. Oh, and we got the Road to El Dorado. Yo. And we got a second Pokemon Silver. This one's in a case, a protective case, if anyone remembers these. And then we got a whole bunch of proprietary PS2 memory cards. As we all know that Sony loved to sell their memory cards. But like, okay, I was talking with a friend about this. Like, this was so nice of a technology to have. Right? Because like, if I had a PS2 and I had a save file, I wanted to go play my save file at my friend's house, and they had a PS2, all I had to do was bring this, right? Now it's like, oh, my friend has a PS5, I got a PS5. It would take a lot of annoying shit to be able to play a game that I have on his PS5. Like, I would have to sync up my friggin' cloud or whatever. It wouldn't work. And like, yeah, I could bring a disc, but I mean, like, I wouldn't have the save. Like this honestly was pretty darn nice. Like, because like, the thing is, right, the memory cards nowadays, they all get like initialized to whatever console they are in, so you can't just like freely swap them out easily. Like even like PSP, PS Vita, if I remember right, like it's not like you could just easily swap them in and out. It was like, oh, you put it into this specific PSP or PS Vita, that's the only one that you can put it in now. And it's like, oh great, that's annoying. To say the absolute least. I don't remember how I got all these back in there. They were kind of put in there haphazardly, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but I say that, and I'm not going to be able to fit it in because I'm a moron. But yeah, I got a whole bunch. These are all the games that I kept, me and my brother kept when, after the first time that we went to GameStop. Because we had a whole shit ton of games, and then way back in the day when we were children, we went to GameStop and just sold like all of them, or most of them, for just a whole bunch of credit. You did get a bunch of credits. You got like multiple hundreds of dollars worth of game credits. It's nice, but then you needed to have multiple, and then you would forget which card had what. My problem was GameCube. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. But, I mean, what happened with me and my brother, it was like, okay, this is mine. The yellow one was specifically mine, the one I was holding up. So there were games that I had, that I played and I knew, and like sometimes it would co-op, right? It's like, oh, I knew I had like Ratchet Deadlocked on here, and I knew I had Ratchet and Clank 3 on there, right? Those were things that I knew that I had on my memory card, and it was like, oh, if we want to go play like, what was it, Baldur's Gate, like Dark Alliance or whatever, like the top-down, like, not hack and slash, but like almost Diablo-like, it was like, oh, I knew that was on his card, right? So it was like easier to tell which was like, what games did I play versus what games did he play? We know what card to use. But yeah, so Fire Emblem and Ingrandia are going to be the next games I play. But with that, it is time for me to end this stream because I've been going for almost 4 hours now. So thank you everyone for dropping by, Wolf Slash, Keeve, Neko Dave, for joining me for the final Trails into Reverie stream. It was great. It was nice getting all the achievements and being, you know, done with it. It's a little bittersweet knowing that it's like, okay, it's the end of this half of the story, but honestly, after so many games with all these characters, I'm ready for new. I'm ready for the wait for the next chunk. So, yeah. On Friday, I will be starting Grandia. And unfortunately on Saturday I won't be streaming, so I'll try to stream on Sunday, but that might also not happen. I'm traveling a lot this weekend, so it might be a Friday and then a Monday. But with that, hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me next time. Bye!